What else TV? It's your boy Stitch 'em Up, my co-host.
What it do, Ski? It's your boy DJ Moolah controlling the sound waves.
Yo, Moolah, what's going down, my guy, man?
You know, man, what's going on with you, man?
Man, you know, it's a beautiful day, man. You know, I went to the track meet, see my nephew's track meet, man. He was out there smoking shit. We was down in Newark. You feel what I'm saying?
Shout out to your nephew.
Shout out to everybody that got their kids out here doing something productive with their motherfucking children and shit. You feel what I'm saying? But I ain't been doing much. What's up, my guy, man? How you been? We been off a couple days. What's going on with you, man?
Man, you know, shit, I don't know where we left off last week, but you know, I mean, I went canoeing.
You went canoeing?
Yeah, we was canoeing, trying to catch some fish.
I see what you was doing. You caught some shit.
Yeah, yeah, I had to throw it back, man.
My dog. That's what's up, man. Shout out to everybody living their life. Just live your life to the fullest. Enjoy life. We got a special guest in the motherfucking building today, Moolah. Got a motherfucking special guest in the building today, baby.
Let's go.
Yeah. What's happening, man? It's the big homie ANUE, man.
My nigga jumped right into it. He didn't want to let me introduce him real quick.
I know how you. Come on, let's do this.
Yo, we got a special guest in the motherfucking building today, y'all. Just for the people that's listening, I just want to let y'all know, man. This is a very inspirational person in the hip hop game in Columbus, Ohio, right now. He's a motherfucking pioneer to this shit. He's a trendsetter. He's a straight up boss in this motherfucking rap game in the city and in the Midwest right now. And he's been doing this battle rap shit. I want to welcome ANUE to the motherfucking platinum. ANUE, what's going on, my nigga?
Man, thank you. I appreciate you for having me, man. You know what I mean?
How you been? Everything good?
Man, everything is great, man.
My dog.
I mean? The Lord got his hands on me right now. I'm just trying to, take advantage of all these blessings, man. Good to be here.
My man, that's what's up. So look, thank you for coming on to the platform, doggy. We got a gift for you over here at What Else TV. Only thing is, I had ran out of bags though, but I didn't forget your motherfucking gift, so I wrapped it like this. You feel what I'm saying? You don't drink, but I still want you to hold this keep this as a memento forever.
Go.
You feel what I'm saying?
I'm a hospitable person, so I throw a lot of events when people do drink. Somebody real special.
Yeah, they got to be special to even take a shot up out of that. They got to be special.
Somebody real special.
My man.
Take a shot up out of this What Else shot glass.
My man. Thank you for coming on the platform, man. We're just trying to show appreciation and love to motherfuckers that we love and appreciate. Real shit. You feel what I'm saying?
That's what I do it for, man. I've always done it for the people. It never was for me. I mean, it was partly for me, for my fam and everything, but the way the people embrace me my entire career has been the motivation that kept me going and shit.
Real shit, and I think that's why you at where you at and why you doing what you doing. But before we get to that, I want to start from the beginning because a lot of people know you, but a lot of people don't know you. You don't let people into your personal shit, into your personal life, right?
Right.
So for real, I want to start from the beginning. Like, off top, I want to know, you have a very unique name, ANUE SINTZ.
Right.
How the fuck did you get the name, and how did it stick with you like that?
Well, it's sort of double-sided because coming up, you know how growing up in the hood, everybody had a lot of nicknames and shit.
Right.
My first little nickname I had was Ant, and everybody had the name Ant. So
Ant. Shout out to all the ants in the world, man. So, there's a lot of those.
I really didn't like that. And then as a youngster, I started getting money early, and I was calling myself Doughboy. But then I didn't want nobody thinking I got that name from Cube. So.
But shout out to Cube though. That is, you know what I mean. Shout out to the dog.
I just never been. I don't like when somebody else doing something. So
right.
I cut that off, and I had a homie. I went to high school with. He's Puerto Rican, but his name was Javier, and he moved to the Cayman Islands right when he graduated.
Shouts out to Javier.
Yeah, so he was over in the Cayman Islands for like 2 or 3 years, and then he came back. And when we caught up, he told me how he used to think about me so much. And over in the Cayman Islands, ANUE was a person, but he was godly, like he had a glow about himself.
Oh, that's fire.
And, everybody was drawn to him, and Javi just was like, our whole life, everybody always wanted to be around you, like your energy, your glow, and all that. So when he gave me the nickname ANUE, and I just added the sense on the end, like, as far as having sanity. You get what I'm saying?
That makes sense.
You get what I'm saying?
That makes sense.
And then on the double side of it, when I used to rap, people be like, that nigga a nuisance on that mic. You feel me? So it's sort of hit on both sides of the situation, but it mean a lot to me. Shout out to my homie.
Yo, I
Harvey.
like that, man. I like motherfuckers that come up with shit that's authentic and it fits them. It's like who they is. It's not who you not. That's who you is. You feel what I'm saying?
And that name stuck with me. You're never gonna bump into another ANUE
Ever.
Now, people used to get me and AU's name mixed up.
Shout out to AU, man. He do a lot of shit out here. I want him on here too.
He's a pioneer in the game. But
that's a motherfucking
It's funny because people used to call me like, man, I went to your show last night and you wasn't even there. I'm like, I ain't had no show last night. It was AU. And I'm like, that's AU on there. And then AU said, same shit used to happen to him sometimes. People be like, is you ANUE? And he's like, nah, I'm AU. You feel me?
But I think that's just people staying in tune with the underground hip hop, man, and niggas just searching for the real shit coming out of the city.
For sure.
You feel what I'm saying? So that's always positive. That's always a blessing, man. Because both y'all brothers is killing doing shit. So you got the motherfucking name from a homie, Javier.
Javier, I'm Puerto Rican homeboy. Used to go to high school with me.
So the name ANUE
Cayman Islands.
Mean like Garley over there.
Yeah.
So it's like kind of stuck with you.
Kind of stuck.
And they've been saying you a nuisance on the motherfucking mic.
For sure.
I was curious about how the fuck he got the motherfucking name. You feel what I'm saying? Like that shit was wild. But I like that. I think it fit.
Shout out Javi, man, because that's my alias, man. If you see me behind the bar, my name's Javi.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Hey, shout out to all the Javiers in the world. They always did me good.
Ladies love Javi, man.
All the Javiers did me right. You feel what I'm saying? Sure. So my man, you said you was in high school. What high school you went to?
I went to West.
West Side. Went to West High School.
I'm from East. It's crazy because they was busing a lot of us to West Side schools. Like,
why is that?
I don't know the system.
Probably overpopulation.
Like, I lived in walking distance at East High School, but I went to West. You feel me?
That's crazy.
Yeah, like, a lot of people all the way from, a lot of people from the East Side went to West. Even middle school, I went to Wedgwood Middle School. You feel me?
That's crazy.
They was busting us all out West. You know what I mean? But shout out.
They was forcing niggas to
I like that because
there.
like the Hilltop was my second home in the city. So shout out to everybody on the West. Shout out
to the Hilltop, man.
Like,
Shout out to the West Side.
I'm a true East Sider, but the Hilltop was the first other side of town I started hanging on. Then the North, and moved around and all that shit. But
So high school is when the moniker and the name ANUE since stuck with you.
Yeah.
How old? I mean, how was you rapping in high school? Or was you just picking it up?
Oh hell no! I started rapping when I was around 12.
So that was like around the time before you had the ANUE since name.
Yeah, but I started rapping when I was around 12. So I was rapping in middle school.
Like writing whole raps or just freestyling?
Writing whole raps, right? Like
damn, for real.
Like listen, I was inspired by my brother. Like nobody from TV inspired me. My big brother, the Dutch, you know what I'm saying?
Shouts out to Big Bro, the Dutch.
Yeah,
man.
he was really, out there, and he used to come home and rap, and he was really writing about the life he was living. So the first rap I ever did was his. Like I memorized one of his. I went to.
Oh, that's fire! I did the same shit with my
I
older
hate
cousin.
It though. Listen,
oh God,
let me tell you that, but that created a monster because everybody was geeked off that rap, but in my heart, I didn't feel good. Because I knew it wasn't me.
You was a real lyricist.
Right, you feel what I'm saying?
You was a real lyricist.
So
I respect
that. When I was 12, it was a talent show. And I got in the talent show. And this white boy named Aaron, he rapped. And this dude named D beatboxed. And I rapped.
Hold on a minute. 12 years old, you in a talent show, right?
Yes.
I know you remember the rap. Give me 4 bars of the rap.
I don't remember.
You don't remember your
on,
first
man.
rap?
Stop
listen,
playing,
on everything
I
wanted 4 from that joint right there.
Let me explain why I don't remember it.
My man.
Like I was a writing dude, but I really wasn't a writing dude. I liked it going from the heart. So before we got on stage, like I rehearsed the verse like 9, 10, 11 times. You dig what I'm saying?
Right, just so you could memorize it.
Just so I could go out there and remember it. You know what I'm saying? Like on Everything I Love, my very first rap. And then after that,
peep the work ethic as a youngster though.
Right.
Peep the work ethic as a youngster.
Then after that, like that's what I was really upset about, because after time passed on, I couldn't remember, because after that performance and everybody went crazy, I started writing every day. You know what I'm saying?
Do it off. He started with the library. But you got to start with a library off top.
Yeah.
Like, you can't be a real MC. You can't be a real artist if you don't start with a library. It's free game now.
I started writing every day. And it was different because back when I started rapping when I was 12 and I was writing, for one, everybody wasn't rapping, for one. And it was,
rapping wasn't cool back in the day.
Especially if you wasn't on TV.
Right, rapping,
So,
niggas didn't want to be
for
no
them
rapper
to see
back in the
a
day.
12-year-old nigga rapping, it was amazing, for one. And for two, the shit I was rapping about. Because I had been off the porch for a long time.
Right.
The shit I was rapping about really was like, damn, this little 12-year-old is game the fuck up. Like, is he just imitating somebody or woo? Did he hear this on TV?
But you just writing down shit that you see,
I was
making
writing
it
about
rap,
shit that
making
I
it rhyme.
seen in my neighborhood and shit that
Right.
people was going through, and it was just, it was a blessing, because that's why I'm here now, for real.
That's crazy though, cause you listen, at 12 years old, you showing the work ethic. He in a competition, and he like, fuck that, I'm gonna memorize this shit. At 12 years old.
Yeah, because I didn't.
That's
before
dedication.
You get what I'm saying?
Because I didn't like none of the verses that I was writing, like before the talent.
Speak on that. Before you keep going, speak on that. The frustrations from an artist. This is what you was You was going through the frustrations at 12 years old. You didn't like none of the shit that you was creating, the perfection that you wanted. You know what I'm saying?
I never liked failure. I didn't want to get out there and they not love.
Nobody remember number 2.
Nobody remember. Exactly.
For real.
You're right.
Niggas talking about MJ.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Niggas want to be MJ, bro.
Yeah, you feel me?
Scottie Pippen was a man, though. We not
Yeah,
hating on Pippen.
yeah.
But niggas want to be MJ. I respect that.
Right,
Tim
so
Hardaway.
the shit I had been preparing for the talent show I didn't like. So when we was all backstage, I just came up with something, and I had to keep saying it over and over and over and over. And then as soon as we went out there and them curtains open, the white boy Aaron went first, dude D was beatboxing, and then I came in, the crowd was just
Off
going
the
crazy.
beatboxing.
Yeah,
So my man did a talent show at 12, right?
Yeah.
So like, was that the point to where you was like, fuck it, I'm gonna take this shit serious? Because I want to know what molded you in your life? What impact happened in your life to be like, you know what, I'm about to take this music shit serious?
I say I started rapping at 12. I say around 19 is when I wanted to take it serious, because of all the things I was seeing going on around me.
Right.
And all the shit my homies was going through, my family was going through, and I'm like, all right, people always love this shit, you know what I'm saying? They go crazy whenever me and my people go somewhere and perform. We be selling a little. But I want to take it serious because I want to get my people up out of here.
That's the realest shit, man. You ain't even do it for yourself. You did it for your people.
Exactly.
That's what's fire about it.
Yeah,
you feel what I'm saying? Next nigga would have been like, nigga, I wanted this, or I wanted this.
That's when I start trying, because like, I started hustling. I started doing everything at a young age.
Yeah, you gotta think about it from 12. You busting raps at 12,
Yeah.
but you didn't really start to dibble and dabble into it for real till you was 19. So obviously you was doing something.
Yeah, I started getting serious. I started hitting the music scene around, me and my cousins all them around like 16, 17, 18 is when I started making my presence on the music scene, because I wasn't solo. Like,
So I'm about to say,
Y'all had, all right, so
what era
y'all was
was
in a
that?
group.
Like,
Yeah, that's what I'm
era are
saying.
we
He said he had
talking
a
about?
group. Hold on,
Late-
he wasn't
We going
solo.
through different eras because they got the
late
SoundCloud cat. right
like
now.
when I started late 90s, early 2000s.
So late 90s, early 2000s.
Yeah.
So like.
Yeah.
So
Cash
y'all had
Money era.
y'all had a group. Y'all was in a group.
Listen,
Y'all was making noise around city.
I represent the found, the FOUND. That's my family. That's what's so crazy. It was meant to be.
Shouts out to the family.
Because like it wasn't a rap group. Like, it's my family for real. The FOUND is my family, my older family and everything, like real Mafiano type shit. But
Just a couple of niggas just happen to rap.
Yeah, and we was just the younger generation. Me and my younger cousins. I had a cousin 2 years older than me, just passed away.
Man, R.I.P.,
We was
man.
represented on the music side of things, and we was talking about that life we was living. All the beats was original. Like, the beats was made by my cousin T. Capone the Lokester, my cousin Chiba Man, rest in peace, and my big homie
R.I.P.
Jay Swow. Like, off the fingertips with Triton and motifs and everything. We had our own.
Shouts out to the motif. Real
Yeah.
niggas know about
We
them
had our own
motifs, man.
sound. Anybody know our history? FOUND is Dragon Funk, and the reason
Dragon Funk.
Right, we call it Dragon Funk because if anybody know their music history, funk come from Ohio.
Yeah, yo, and this is real. This free game that we give
Yeah.
to a lot of y'all. Snoop and Dr. Dre, that G
That
Funk
West
shit,
Coast,
that came
that West
from
Coast
Ohio.
sound. That's why a lot of
That
people
came from Ohio.
when they heard our
man.
music, they said our music reminded them of the West Coast because we had funk beats and we rapped about gangster life.
Gangsta shit.
Nigga, we just talking about this life in Columbus, Ohio.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And,
Right.
and it was to funk beats because that's how our beats was made. That's where we from. Like, we sampling shit from Ohio players. You know what I'm saying?
feel what I'm saying?
Shit like that. Same shit that, you know what I mean? And just adding that funk to it. And we was young niggas with money. So we was always out and about.
So
know
you
what I'm saying?
you taking it to another level when you like get into your late teens, right?
Right.
So you get into your late teens and you start taking it to another level. So you start putting out this music and shit, but then you start catching a real big buzz here in the city of Columbus, right?
Yeah.
A lot of people like me, I didn't move out here when you was starting. I moved
Right.
out here when you already had a name.
Right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying? I
Yes,
already
sir.
heard your name.
Yes, sir.
When I moved out here.
Yes, sir.
So for the people that's like me, what type of grind did you have to do? What were you doing to get to where the fuck you was at now? Because I know back in the day, niggas was doing shows everywhere. The High Five, niggas was everywhere. So it was the same.
It really took off for us because, like I said, I didn't have a name by myself. Anybody know Columbus underground history, the FOUND, the found Dragon Funk Records. We was real pioneers because we were some of the first niggas pressing up our own shit.
Shout out.
Because we had our own money. We had a studio over off of Groves back in 2006.
Okay.
And we had, put out a DVD called Dragon Funk TV.
Yeah.
And the DVD was full of footage from us all the way from 2000 to 2005 that we never knew we was gonna turn into a DVD.
See that, but that's the grind.
That's the grind.
That's
of
the
it.
grind.
We just
and you
always
documented that shit. That's what's fire
We just
about
always
that.
had cameras with us everywhere. So my big homie Swole and my cousin Loke got the movie program and put together a whole DVD. And we also had a soundtrack to it called The Legacy Continues with like 16
Shouts out
songs.
to The Legacy Continues,
And then
man.
at the time I had put out my first solo EP. Everything I had did before that was all
The FOUND.
FOUND.
Right.
And the same time we put out the DVD with the soundtrack, I put out a solo EP with 9 songs called All the Way Official. And then we just got to moving and grooving with it. We sold over like 3,000 copies.
Shouts out to the independent shit, to the niggas that's out here grinding, man.
3,000 copies of the DVD. I sold over almost 5,000 copies of the EP from here to Chicago.
Independently.
To
So that's how your
Atlanta, to
motherfucking
Oakland.
name was buzzing,
Yeah.
man. Cause I'm out here doing me, and
Yeah.
niggas was like,
Facts.
you and ANUE, you and ANUE, ANUE fire, ANUE fire. Everybody telling me you gotta meet ANUE, cause I'm meeting niggas just coming onto the scene,
But see-
trying to put my shit out. Niggas like, and then we met on the rap shit though.
No. I didn't meet you on the rap scene. I met you in the streets, Cuddy. You knew a lot of.
But yeah, I'm not. I'm talking about on the rap shit
but,
though.
But I'm saying I met
But
you
didn't-
before I seen you
Yeah.
rapping.
Yeah.
And then
You
when
might
I
as well
seen
keep
you,
it all the way
yeah,
true.
Yeah. You feel me?
I
Like,
ain't wanna-
because I mean, real talk. I'm just saying.
We
like,
might as well- the people want to know.
It ain't
man. You
like
might as well
no, we
say
ain't meeting no
shit.
transaction.
No.
First of
We
all,
just-
everybody know. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, we
all
just
on
doing-
on that
yeah,
blue
yeah.
team, and we knew a lot of Smurfs.
Right,
You dig what
right,
I'm talking
right.
about? And we met like that, and
Right.
then
They some
when I
Michigan
start seeing
fans,
you out at the
basically.
high five and shows, I'm in the crowd like, oh, this the homie Stitch. He fired. Check him out. You
Right.
dig
And
what
I'm
saying?
saying, and that's crazy, cause on the flip end, everybody telling me, ain't no, and then I remember we somewhere, and you fucking performed, bro. I don't know. Shouts out to Wallaby, bro, cause Wallaby set this shit up, bro.
Shouts
Well,
out.
I don't know where the fuck we was at, bro, but
Man.
you did a song, and then the nigga had
We ain't
like,
dead yet. That's my homie, man.
man, yeah, hey,
That's what he always
hey,
told me. We ain't dead. Shit.
I need to get him on here. Shouts out to Wallaby, man, for sure.
For
But
sure,
son
for
did,
sure.
son ANUE perform, and then he performed these ill ass songs and shit. And I'm sitting there watching as a fan. So as soon as he get off stage, I'm politicking when he like, and then we bring it back to the times when we really met. And then we outside, and then we rapping and shit. And this nigga, it's like 6-7 people come up rapping and shit. This nigga got, I think he spit like 30 rhymes that night. I'm not lying. Am I lying? Like, bro, we was.
Know,
And it
when
was
while I be in the zone, it just be endless. You feel me?
This is all facts, bro. Anytime a nigga come, he got a verse right after that, verse right after that, verse right after that. I'm like, oh my god, this nigga's fucking crazy. This nigga's fire and shit. So then I'm really looking into the nigga. You feel what I'm saying? I'm really checking the nigga. I'm like, oh, he moving and grooving. He moving
Sure.
and grooving. He on the gangster tip. Oh shit. You feel what I'm saying?
And what's so crazy, like shit like that, I consider ciphers. I never was into battling. You know, I used to get into ciphers after the shows.
But hold on, we gonna get into that.
good
Hold
energy,
on.
you know what I'm
Listen.
saying?
We gonna get into that because we ain't even involved until you battle rapping yet. You still was doing music, but you had fire motherfucking flows.
Oh, I want to get back into the DVD shit I was talking
Oh,
about.
yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so that was when the city we really blew. Like we put out an album when we was real young in 2000. Then all of us, if not a couple of us, went to prison. You feel me? And then like when everybody got back out,
so you did a number.
We got back out and when I was young and everybody was still there, so we put something back together and that was the DVD.
Right.
And the thing that woke the city back up and everything. Then right after that, everybody but me went to jail. Like my brother Dutch went to jail. My cousin Loke.
So that slowed up a lot of shit.
My cousin Chi went to jail. My cousin G Rick went to jail. My whole family, the whole FOUND went to jail but me. So I was performing solo, keeping the name alive.
Right.
Everywhere. Everybody knew us. And then that's when the city really.
So you were still moving then. So that, I mean, but you didn't have no choice though because your team locked up and shit. It's like, nigga, I'm not gonna stay stagnant. You feel what I'm saying? We did this for a reason. I respect that too, man. For real.
Keeping the name alive, man. And the city just always embraced me like they have. Start getting phone calls from promoters, asking me what am I doing next month and how much I want to perform 2 or 3 songs. Right when I was about to give it up.
I was meeting a lot of janky ass promoters.
Janky ass promoters.
Listen, I was meeting I was meeting a lot of janky. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Wallaby the only one that really stood tall with me as far as a promoter. I did a lot of fucking shows out here.
It was a couple more, but see.
Nah. J Dub stood tall.
Yeah, he stood tall.
J Dub stood tall.
But that was the advantage. Me being moving in the underground at such a young age, and being pioneers, and us always doing our own shit, renting our own places to throw out shows and. You know,
right, so you was
like
probably
that.
already meeting these people.
I never really got slid by a janky promoter because I would always stand. Like, if it wasn't a show that was paying, I had CDs for sale, so I knew when I got off stage, I'm gonna make some money anyway.
Right.
If it wasn't nothing like that, or it'd be a place where it's a competition where you win money.
Right.
I'm not even trying to be bogus.
Right.
96% of the competitions I entered where money was the prize for first place, I won.
Right, because listen,
I ain't even knocking
what was
niggas
that called?
in this
What was
city.
that called? Back
During
in the
my
day?
era,
the Cabana Club was fucking. Was it called the Cabana?
It was called the Cabana.
That shit was fucking popping.
I only rapped in that.
I'm about to say,
one.
what day was that, man? Because I was a youngster.
This was like.
No, I'm about to say they did have
early
2000s.
I'm just saying, like
Cabana, early
like Cabana,
2000s.
Cabana from like 06 to 2011.
Yeah.
Like that era.
Yeah.
But listen, this was so crazy. This crazy about the Cabana. Like, I never used to get in the freestyle competition Cabana because first they used to let the crowd vote for you. So all the nigga had to do to win,
bring
a lot of people. You done know me forever. I don't roll in crowds. I'm by myself or with one nigga.
Right.
So
just in case.
At the time, back in the, I remember C10 was on a 12-week winning spree up at that bitch.
Hey, they was on his.
Listen. Because he was killing everybody, and it was like
I do remember that.
Yeah.
Shout out C10.
Yo, why the fuck?
C10.
I want to
C10,
see. I'm sorry, but this is just gonna lead. I probably shouldn't ask this question. This is gonna throw it off, right?
Right.
I'm just salty. Why the fuck y'all never battled? Man.
Okay, we're gonna get into that one. Wait for it. Didn't you say?
Yeah, I know. I just wanted to say that though.
Hey,
we're gonna talk about it.
Listen,
I just wanted to say that. Don't let me forget that.
You know,
I wanted to say that.
I got a short-term
battle.
memory. But listen, so C10 was killing shit. So I never got into battles because I didn't have a big enough crew to beat him, right?
Right, that's common sense.
One night I came up there, and it's crazy because I was coming from a cabaret. But niggas started shooting and fighting at the cabaret. We had to leave, so I got on a mink.
That's a problem.
I think I heard about that one too.
But listen, that's a problem. That's a problem
Listen,
out here.
I had on a blue mink, blue Durangos and everything. So when I come in, I never forget Solo. Shout out to the homie Solo, the most famous nigga in this city.
Shouts out to Solo. Listen, I'm not lying, and I don't mean no disrespect by this, but I heard he passed away.
I ain't hear nothing like that.
I heard he passed away a while ago, years ago. I heard he passed away.
No, I'm talking about Black Solo.
Black Solo with the bald head.
Yeah, no, he was just taking pictures on the
okay, my bad, King. I went, but shouts out to you, though, man.
All right, so listen. So Solo, my homie, done know me forever. Let me try to speed up. So me and my nigga, we looking for somewhere to drink, so we stagger on into the cabaret. It's freestyle night. C10 wasn't there this night. So as soon as I come in, Solo see me, he said, you should get in this freestyle competition. He said, the cash is $500.
Who ain't gonna jump in that?
I said, man, I can't win that. I said, I ain't got enough people with me. He said, it's judges tonight. I said, how much does it cost to get in? He said, nothing. I said, sign me up. He said, I already did when you walked in the door. So
Shouts out to Solo, man,
listen,
for real.
I'll never forget this. This the first night I ever met Young Wise. I met TOG that night.
Shouts out to Young Wild. Shouts
I
out
met-
to
Young
Take Off a
Wild.
Gang.
I met all the niggas in Black Box that night.
Shouts out to Black Box ENT, man.
Yeah, I remember that.
I met-
too.
That nigga was on Judge
I
Mathis.
met,
That shit was funny.
I met all the I met all the niggas in
He
RNS.
pistol whipped the nigga. He was on Judge
Yeah,
Mathis.
listen. I met all the niggas in RNS that night.
Real
I met,
nigga shit.
Shouts out RNS,
yeah,
man.
They do their thing.
I met all the niggas from Nightlife, Raven and them. I met all them that night.
Shouts out Raven
So
Capone.
listen, this night was so memorable because I didn't know nobody in there. I met all them niggas that night. They never heard of ANUE, never. Right? So the freestyle competition is like this. This is how it's narrowed down. You standing on spot 1 or spot 2. It's 3 judges.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you boo, you rap, and you win. You know, the judges vote. They hold up a number 1 or number 2 to see if you get to the next round. So
How many rounds was it?
it's like it started out like a bracket.
Like a bracket, and you had to make it to the
16
final.
niggas.
That's
Right.
crazy.
So boom. So I beat everybody because I went to the DJ and I'm like, listen, man, when you turn on the instrumental for me, just give me some hardcore gangster shit that they not playing on the radio. So
Right.
he went that way. I'm killing everybody. So the round before the final one, I had to battle Young Wise, right?
Shouts out Young Wise, man.
And let me break down the scene for you.
Shouts out Young Wise, man.
I'm in there with a blue mink.
It's ANUE.
ANUE,
Hold on, let me paint the
yeah,
picture
paint
for
the
the
picture,
people.
paint the
Hold on
picture.
a minute, we getting exclusive
Yeah,
right now.
Just a freestyle battle.
It's the
not
freestyle
not
battle,
the battle.
mid 2000s,
Yeah,
late
mid-2000s,
late
yeah.
2010s.
Man, they trying to get on some gangster shit.
ANUE
right
SINTZ
now,
at the Cabana
Listen,
Club.
right.
Him and Young Wise.
So,
you feel what I'm saying?
and the chicken
Talk
is
to
for
me.
$500. So
the chicken
listen.
is $500 worth of
So
chicken.
when
on the
Solo
line.
called up next, he said, ANUE versus Young Wise. All I see is a sea of red rush the stage. We got Nightlife, RNS, Black Box, TOG. So I'm up in there in my blue mink, blue Duringos. Wise standing across from me. I'll never forget, he had on some patent leather red Iversons. Because at the end,
Hey, those was fire.
Fire.
The lows.
and you know
those was
TOG
fire.
used to do their own clothes back then. So he had on a big long TOG t-shirt that he had drew on himself with the red Dickies. So it looked like some real banging on wax on stage. You dig what I'm saying? and niggas looking at me crazy, talking to Wise like, kill this nigga, blood. You feel me?
Oh, yeah.
So boom. So listen, so Wise go. And he's spazzing. I ain't taking nothing from Wise.
Son is nice. Listen,
Son,
we
nice.
gotta be real.
Listen,
Son
I'm
is
keeping
nice.
it real. So he's going,
is
he's
nice.
spazzing, and his ending bar really set him off because he said, and you can tell by my shoes which gang that I rep, and the building,
They went
whatever.
crazy.
If pandemonium is real, it was pandemonium.
They
Them
was
niggas
on
went
the-
crazy.
Hey, they was getting
All
whooped up in that
gang
motherfucker,
signs in
man.
the air. They thought it was over with for me. Now I'm drinking tequila. Now this is a freestyle battle, and
And mind you, my man said he don't drink no more.
I don't drink no more. This was back when I was taking shots between every
Drinking
round
tequila.
to think of what I was gonna say.
Thinking new shit.
Right. So
Let's go.
they thought it was over. I don't remember what I said, but the look on them niggas' face when that round was over, and then when it was time for the judges to vote, I was standing on space 2 and Wise was standing on space 1. All the judges put their head down and held
Number
up
2. Shots
number
out.
2.
Come on now. So ANUE beats Young Wise.
And then
the
I got
Cabana
off
Club.
stage and made alliances with some of the
Now
most.
hold on a minute. We can't skip. We gotta
Oh,
highlight this.
we can highlight
Listen,
it?
hold on a minute.
Yeah.
This is exclusive. I never heard this. I wasn't there.
Oh, this is
Hey,
trill.
listen. ANUE
Hey, I think I do remember that back in the day.
ANUE
For real,
SINTZ
for real.
beats Young Wise in the Cabana for $500.
No,
in a
Wise.
freestyle.
Yeah, Wise was the semifinal. The dude I battled.
But I'm saying, you beat Young
I beat
Wise to get
to
there,
yeah,
get to the
Yeah,
500.
yeah. And that was the night I met all them, and from then on, I had a good relationship with every one.
Wise,
of those
we need to hear that
labels I just
round.
named.
We need to hear that round.
We
man.
have to see the footage just to remember the rounds because we was off top.
off the brain.
Off the top.
Damn,
You know what I
man.
mean? And I'll never forget they paid me in all 1s and 5s and 10s,
It's all
$500.
cool, man. I'm gonna take
They
it
sound
off.
like they was-
I needed my
Pissed.
Lincoln fixed at the time too,
Yeah,
so
I'ma
it was
take
good.
it.
I bought a new radiator
Shouts
for my
out
Lincoln.
to motherfucking ANUE.
Yeah.
But, all right, so look.
What's happening?
So you make it. This is fucking crazy. This
Hey,
is
man,
exclusive
hey,
news here,
hey,
right
yeah,
here.
man. You know,
So he beat Young Wise
yeah.
just to get to the finals to win the
To
500.
win that was the only time I was in that cabana
Who
battle.
who did you battle in the finals? You remember
I
son
don't
name?
remember the nigga name.
Only person you remember
I
is
don't-
Young
listen,
Wise. 'Cause
yeah.
I ain't gonna hold you. Wise
Yeah,
got a name.
I don't
Wise.
even listen. Me and Wise should have been the final round.
Right,
You feel what I'm saying?
right.
Dude did. You know what I mean? Dude did I battle. I don't even know how he made it to the final round. That was a walk in the park. As soon as he said his verse, I was like, oh man, that 500 is
easy.
good as mine. This shit
Too
too
easy.
easy.
That's
I mean?
crazy.
Yeah.
So he taking. So is that when you got a itch for like battle rapping or like I can do this? Or?
Never. No, still didn't. Because like I was never into battle rapping. I used to do music to express myself. I liked it music over beats, telling the story. I was never in music to be like I rap better than you.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
So you used to do music, but you got hip. All right. So how did you and the owner of Who's Hot, Uncle Juan, meet? Cause that was your first battle was on Who's Hot, right?
Right. Okay.
So how did y'all even meet to begin with to talk about the battle rap shit?
Okay, this is shout out. Okay, bam, let's take it. This is how I met Juan. When the Who's Hot Battlegrounds first started, you know, in the beginning, a lot of people that we were already familiar with on the music scene started battling. You had Demo, GC the Biz, Nut B,
Booney did.
All the,
Booney Bucks,
yeah.
he called him Booney
Listen,
Bucks. That's his man,
listen,
chill. That's
Booty,
his man.
Yeah,
all
man,
them-
that's my guy,
This
man.
is how I
That's
got-
my guy.
This is how I
man.
got into battling, and it really wasn't due to Juan. It was the Demo for real. Shout out to Demo, because if it never been for Demo talking
Shouts out to the
talking
dog
all
Demo.
crazy,
You know he
and get-
coming up here next week.
Yeah, so I used to go to the battles, the Who's Hot. They used to be kind of empty, but they had the niggas in there that we knew, right? So Thunder, who's known,
Shouts out to Thunder,
Yeah,
That's
man.
Lord
yeah,
Thunder.
like
Hey, listen, hold on a minute. I ain't trying to cut you off.
yeah,
This dude right here is consistent. This dude right here is constantly putting out music. He has albums upon albums upon albums out, mixtapes. Shouts out to Thunder. Thunder's coming up here.
okay.
But go ahead, though.
Okay, so here's where the story get a little bit deeper. See, Thunder is from my hood. Thunder, like I represent the FOUND, but I'm from the 800 block.
Right.
Like Thunder from the 800 block, but you know, besides me and Thunder, nobody else from the 800 block raps.
Yeah,
And even though
niggas on different type of
and
time.
even though Thunder raps, he started his own rap career on his own. Like there was like me and Thunder was rapping together, but we was both on the music scene.
Yeah.
Okay, so Thunder and Demo had a battle, like when the Who's Hot shit first started buzzing. So their names was good enough to start bringing people out. So Thunder and Demo had a battle, and I rode up there with Thunder. You know what I mean? So I'm up there to support my homie from the 800 block. Thunder goes in there, and Demo fucks him up. I ain't gonna sugarcoat nothing.
Thunder didn't do bad, though. Thunder did good. But Thunder really was freestyling.
No, listen. So what? Like that type of battling, nobody wants.
No.
to...
I'm not. We're gonna give him his credit. Though. We're gonna give him his
I'm gonna give him his credit. He did good.
But Demo was just
but
on a
Demo
different
was
level.
prepared for
He
that
was
type
just-
of battle.
yeah.
It's all
Okay, so
perspective.
I'm at the battle. Demo fucks Thunder up. So Demo feeling good, and due to the fact that you know I'm the homie from the 800 block. At this time, me and Demo really didn't know each other on a personal level. We knew each other through the music scene and on the street scene up north. Demo,
Right.
Demo
That's how I
real-
knew son.
Demo, a real Northside renegade. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? Shout out to the homie Demo. So I knew of him on a respect level. But after he beat Thunder that night, we kicking it after the battle, and he like, "You next, nigga." And I'm like, "Shit."
Damn.
I'm like, "I don't do that battle shit. Put some money where your mouth is." And Demo like, "What you trying to bet?"
Exclusives.
So you know, so me and Cuz like we could bet a smooth, you know, we could bet a soft little 250 or something. What's happening? Boom,
Something
boom,
small,
boom.
right
Something
quick.
small, right? So Juan was like, "All right, I'll book the date." Juan said, "But y'all got to pick y'all's own judges."
So this is how you met Juan.
This is how I met Juan from going to the Who's Hot battle. And
Okay.
Matter of fact, Thunder used to record and Juan used to record him. So I met Juan before
Okay.
I came to the battles.
All right,
So
all right.
that night, and this was saying Juan had no idea who I was on the music scene.
Right.
When I met him. So
Niggas gotta give Juan
So,
his
you
credit,
know- you
man.
know how
Juan orchestrated a lot of shit though, for real. Niggas gotta
yeah, he
give
did.
Juan his credit.
So
man.
you know how the shit talking go on the battle. And Demo like, "Nigga, I'll body you this and that." So like, just put some money on it. So Juan chose the date. And he's like, "Y'all pick y'all's own judges." So then we do the promo and everybody's looking forward to us battling. I had never battled that form of battling ever before in my life.
Right.
Really wasn't a URL fan, didn't watch it a lot. I
Right.
just, you know,
I was
so
gonna say, put a date on it real quick for everybody out there.
that was 2013, the first time I ever
Yeah, I think it
battled.
was late 2013.
October
though.
2013.
Yeah, it was late 2013.
2013, first time I ever battled. So everybody's looking forward to this battle. Like, that was the first battle where the whole entire
That shit was
city,
packed. Dude, listen,
Yeah.
y'all gotta look that up right now. Who's Hot Battlegrounds? ANUE SINTZ versus Demo.
Yeah.
Y'all gotta check that out.
That was
shit
that was
sold
what
out.
that was what
Shit
set
was
the
fire.
that was what set the bar for Who's Hot, because the battles before that was kind of empty, but that battle the entire city came out.
Shouts
And
out.
I had no idea what the turnout was going to be because I had never battled before.
But hold on a minute. Was Juan putting out battles first, or was Lil Homie Lee putting out battles?
Juan was putting out.
Juan was putting out
Juan
battles
was putting
first?
out battles
Okay.
first, and
All
then
right.
Shots Fired, then Midwest Battlegrounds.
Midwest Battlegrounds came after
came
Shots
after
Fired?
Shots Fired. Yes. Shots Fired came second, right?
Nah, because
Yes.
Sav said he battled Booney on Midwest
Shots Fired
Battlegrounds.
was already popping when that happened.
For real?
Yes. Me and Nix had battled before Sav and Booney Bucks battled, all that. And Shots Fired.
Nah, I battled on the card with you and Nick.
Yeah, Shots Fired was going.
We're gonna have to do our homework.
But that was
No.
out already. That wasn't out already.
Listen, Shots Fired had been having
Comment
battles
below.
way before me and you even battled.
That's a fact.
Yeah,
That's a fact.
Yeah.
That's a
Comment
fact.
below.
But back to the me and Demo. So the night of me and Demo's battle, we was asking everybody, would they be a judge?
Right.
But everybody was on that super friendly shit, like, no, I'll fuck with you, I'll fuck with him. Nigga, how hard is it to say if
Who
you want to
won
do a
and
battle?
lost?
So me and Demo did not bet. But since we already had our rounds and we was there, I gave it to the city and I told Juan after that battle, I'm not battling for free, because at that time I wasn't even performing for free.
Right.
By 2013, I was a paid artist.
Right.
You
right.
dig what I'm saying?
Right. So
Like,
this only makes sense.
Yeah,
to
it
get
only
some
makes
money out of
sense.
it, especially you can put
Yeah,
your
you
words
know what I'm saying?
down.
So
Come on now.
I had told Juan, like, I'm gonna do this one for free, but after this, if you want me on your on your battle grounds or whatever, you gotta pay me up front. You know what I'm saying?
That's like pulling
Yeah.
teeth from a baby. Hey, listen. Hey, listen.
But shout out, that was
Hey,
my
Juan tight.
yeah.
Hey, Juan kind of
So,
tight, but that's my dog.
Yeah,
bro.
that was how I got into the battle shit, and then the way that everybody reacted off of it. Once again, it was a turnout, and then you know,
But that was. So check this out. Yeah. We had to take a break real quick. We had to check this shit out because I wanted to get back to what we was talking about, ANUE. Because for real, you said back in the day when you was at the Cabana Club, you had ran across the TOG people, the TOG squad. Shouts out to TOG,
Shout
man.
out, man.
Nix, Q Nemesis, the whole squad, bro.
Pioneer,
Take over game.
Wise, rest in
You
peace,
feel me?
East Main YG, a lot of them.
Rest RP
Rest in peace,
YG.
RP Nez words.
RP Ness words,
RP
man.
7, like they done lost a lot of people in their movement too, man.
Yeah, and I'm gonna get them dudes on here to sit down and talk to them.
Yeah.
But you said so. You beat Young Wise to get to the finals in the Cabana for the 500.
Right.
So then you still killing in the music game.
Right.
So you go to see Demo battle rap. If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, like I said, I was going to I was supporting.
You were supporting Thunder.
Yeah, because like I said,
You
I was supporting Thunder because the
and then he was battling Demo.
He was battling Demo.
Right, and then Demo like you next. So you like you worked it out with Juan to where it'll work out on Who's Hot platform to where you can come battle Demo on Who's Hot platform.
Right.
So you battle Demo on Who's Hot platform, right?
Right.
That's your first battle.
First battle.
So the second battle was on Shots Fired, but it just so happened you get the TOG, the guard of the TOG shit, the big homie of the TOG shit.
Right. Columbus Nick.
Shouts out to Columbus
Shout
Knicks,
out
man.
Columbus Knicks.
How did that happen? Like, how did Juan get that to go down? Like, what did Juan do to get you to agree to that?
Juan had nothing to do with me and Columbus Knicks battling. That was on Shots Fired.
Oh, that was on Shots Fired.
Right.
Well, all right, so what did AR Green do?
Okay, AR Green actually had.
Because you knew hold on a minute. Because you knew you met the TLG dudes back in the day in the Cabana.
Yeah.
So you was moving and grooving.
You was
running across
them under the scene.
So how did
I became cool with a lot of them, a lot of real niggas in that circle.
So how did AR Green convince you to do that? Like,
Okay, the me and Nick's battle turned out like this. AR Green's first battle was on Who's Hot. Juan had never put it out. And AR Green said, since Juan never put out my battle, I'm going to start.
who was it against?
It was against Giga. AR Green.
RNA Giga. Shouts out RNA
Shout
Giga.
out. That's my homie Toast.
Shouts out to the homie.
That's been
Big
my
bro.
homie for 20 years. He down there doing his thing.
In Florida,
happily
living it
married,
up, man.
living it up. Shout out.
Shouts
But,
out to the kids and all of that.
yeah,
man.
so AR Green and battle RNA Giga. Juan never put his battle out. AR Green started Shots Fired.
we got to get Juan on here to
Yeah.
find out why the fuck he never put that battle out.
I don't know. I'm glad he didn't. I'm
Does
glad.
that put some fire up
I'm glad he
under AR
didn't
Green?
because it was AR Green's motivation, and so
Right.
Shots Fired started taking off. Same thing. The crowds was picking up everything, this and that. So Nix had made his appearance on Shots Fired, and he battled AR Green.
Yep.
And Knicks-
Y'all look that up. Shots
and
fired.
so,
AR Green versus Columbus Knicks.
Yeah, so Nick's performance was so crazy. It was so crazy.
That's what attracted you to it when AR Green hit you with the pitch.
Not only attracted me to it, attracted the city to it because that was me coming. I had only battled Demo, but I was still buzzing from that battle.
Yeah, that battle was crazy though.
So everybody wanted to see me and Nick's battle. So actually, me and Nick's was at a Shots Fired event, and AR Green and them just had the cameras out after the event talking shit.
Okay.
Scopes was supposed to battle Bordiesco that night, but Bordiesco didn't show.
I was there that night.
Right.
I was there that night.
So we
That's the
all
only reason
we
why I
all
came.
out in the parking lot. So AR Green got me and Nick.
Hold on, Scopes was supposed to battle Bordy. This nigga Bordy ducked like 100 battles.
Yeah, this was
He got locked up.
This was in the early days. Scopes and Bordy was supposed to battle, and he ducked Scopes like 3 times. But
Damn,
this was
Bordy.
the first time he ducked Scopes.
Shouts
right?
out Bordy. Bordy got that pen. Bordy got that pen.
Which
Swear
way
to God.
this go? So we all out in the parking lot talking shit. AR Green on the camera, and he like, so ANUE, what would it take for you to battle Columbus Knicks? While Knicks was standing there, I said, you know what it'd take? That paperwork.
See, AR Green smooth with it. He gonna get you right on camera.
I said that paperwork. I said, and I ain't asking for too much. You know, give me a soft little
Whatever it is.
250 up front. Me and Knicks could battle on whatever day. Nick said he was with it right there. AR Green said, there it is again. He said it on camera. He said, we got ANUE and Knicks, May 3rd. AR Green booked it right there.
That fucking event was sold out.
Right there. You know what I'm saying?
That event was
I love that
sold out.
event because that was the night Q Nemesis battled Cedar Side Moan.
That event was
shout out
sold
to
out.
Cedar Side and Bar for Bar.
There was a lot of quotables that
been
night.
rocking with
I
us
battled
ever
Demo
since that.
that
You
night.
battled Demo that night.
I battled Demo
It
that
was a
night.
lot of battles that night. I
There was
never
some
forget that
quotables
event.
that night.
But
Bordy Esco battled that night too.
yeah, so you know, AR put that together, and I think me and Knicks is one of the most classical historical battles in Columbus Underground. And the same way that me and Demo rose the bar on Who's Hot.
And you had old girl. Hold on, because we got to talk about that
Let's
battle.
talk about it. Let's
gotta talk about that
it.
battle.
Let's talk about it.
Because you came in on your player shit,
Oh, for sure.
and you was really about that shit.
For sure.
You even had old girl pop your collar.
2 of them, don't forget.
Yeah, that's a motherfucking fact.
Yeah,
Let me
yeah.
get this straight. Let me
Yeah,
get this right.
Twix, 2 for me,
Wow.
none for you niggas. You feel me?
Hey,
Yeah.
this is real shit
Yeah,
though.
real
Y'all.
shit.
Hey, look this battle
Real
up,
shit,
man.
yeah.
ANUE Since versus
Yeah.
Columbus Knicks, man.
Yeah.
Shots fired.
Yeah.
This is real shit. And he talking
Real
that shit,
shit.
and he walking in with him. No
Real shit.
disrespect to them. He, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He walking in with him. He doing what he do
I ain't
with him.
come in with no crowd. I came in with a Puerto Rican and an Italian on my arm.
And
You know what I mean?
And I think that was a fedora.
Yeah,
And-
fedora. I
you
was
feel what I'm
Steve
saying?
Harvey down.
It was
I
a
don't,
fed-
I don't dress
and-
like the rest, and ain't got nothing to do with age. I've been dressing
Nah,
like
but
that
this
since
ain't
I
no
was a
disrespect.
teenager.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's
real
just,
talk.
You feel what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
real
But Knicks
talk.
ain't come to play neither.
Knicks
And
ain't
that-
come to play.
And for real,
That-
I
that-
talk to you all the time. And you used to tell me all the time that was one of your favorites.
That's one, and it was different because, like I said, at the time when me and Demo battled, we didn't have a connection like we got now. Over the years, that's my little brother. You feel me? Like
Right, y'all different now.
Yeah.
Y'all different now.
Yeah, I kill a rock and drown a fish
Right,
for the
right,
hunt.
right. Y'all
But me
different
and
now.
Knicks actually had history, not only through the underground. Knicks from Agler Green. I knew a lot of AG niggas when Knicks was coming up. You know what I'm saying? That he also rocked with.
So
you know.
did
Shout
that
out
not
AG.
want to? Did that make you not want
No,
to take the
I mean
battle?
I wanted to do it, but and he did too because he knew it was going to be a performance
quality
for the
of it.
city. Remember,
The quality
because
of
we
it.
was even drinking backstage, and before we came out on stage, he said, "You know you my nigga."
was definitely taking shots backstage, smoking and shit.
He said, "You know you my nigga, but when we get out here, nigga is fuck you." You know what I'm saying? So we did our thing. You know what I'm saying?
That battle was
That-
amazing.
That's true sportsmanship,
And,
though.
and I'm
real
gonna
talk.
be always real. And I've
We
said
get on
this.
this
I said
field.
this every time. I can't pick a winner in that battle. Real
could
shit.
dig it. I could dig
I can't pick a winner in that
And
battle.
I ain't mad
and I've
at
watched it
I ain't mad at
plenty
nobody that
times.
feel like
I can't
that.
pick
yeah.
a winner in that battle.
Because the styles was different. Niggas showed up that night.
It's like that. I think that event right there. Shouts out to AR Green. He coming
Shouts
down
out.
here to sit down in a
Shout
minute.
out.
That battle right there set like a. I think that pushed shots fired over the threshold as far as the city.
It made
You know
people
what I'm saying?
it made people know that Columbus was making noise, and it was,
That event right
that
there was
event.
real epic, man.
Because at the time, like Who's Hot and Shots Fired was still buzzing. They was both buzzing at that time. Like
Right, shouts
some
out
Coca
Who's Hot.
Pepsi,
Yo,
yeah.
we getting see the Simone down here too for
See
sure.
the
We getting
Simone
Moan
bar
down
for
here.
bar.
Yeah, but I think that event took it to the next level. So then it's like, ANUE battles Columbus Knicks, but then it's like ANUE took a couple months off because he was focused on the money part of the battle rap shit.
Yes,
Niggas
most
wasn't
definitely.
trying to pay the ticket that he wanted or bet. Well, he wasn't really on motherfuckers paying the ticket. He was on betting money because he wanted to bet more money, right? So talk about that. Do you think that hindered you? Do you think you would have more battles if you wasn't focused on the gambling part?
Oh, I definitely, because like one thing, like I said, shout out to the homie AR, because like I said, the business relationship we started, you know, it never got watered down at all, and he respected that. Even the times when if he didn't have the ticket to pay, he'll be like, you know what I'm saying, maybe we'll work something out, or matter of fact, I'll say you for the next card on some bigger shit. But yeah, that's exactly who really kept me going. AR gave me a call every trip. Like, he really wanted to push me.
Right.
But like I said, like, you know, I'm coming from the music scene where I'm making 15 bands off an album type shit. You feel me?
Right.
So I'm getting paid $500 or better to perform 12 to 15 minutes.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
Right. What's the fucking battle rap?
yeah,
Niggas
battle
ain't
rap,
talking about
especially
no
when
money.
it's different. Like, my music, I go sing my music and everybody loves it. Battle rapping, I got a nigga standing in front of me calling me a punk, a bitch, a pussy, and a
You gotta pay
fag,
for that.
and a crack. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, hell nah. But he never gave up on me.
That's why I couldn't battle.
You know what I'm saying?
man.
Right. Now, a lot of niggas like you.
Yeah.
Now
like,
we
listen,
gotta get it.
Yeah.
Me and ANUE had a lot of personal phone calls, a lot of personal about how he feels about niggas standing in front of him.
Stitch
talking
even
this type
used to
of
try to
shit.
promote me more. Listen, Stitch used to
This is
call.
facts.
Stitch used to call me like, listen, hey, no. I figure if you just lowered your ticket and doubled up on the amount of niggas you battle, it would come out to the same amount of money type shit.
Right.
Because this is what it is. He done been to behind the scenes with me. So he like, you can do that shit easy. I've seen you, ain't
These is facts.
You feel me?
These is all facts.
But I'm like, that I'm cool.
He said because it's different.
Yeah.
Because I got these bitch ass niggas. This is what he says though, real. I got these bitch ass niggas standing in front of me talking about what they gonna do to me, what they want to do to me, and what they would do to me. You feel what I'm saying? He's like, I'm not built like that. You gotta pay me. You gotta
At
pay me
all.
or put the money up. I'm like, yeah, that makes sense.
Approach my bond.
It
Put
ain't even.
something
He
on my
ain't even
book.
trying to put himself in that situation. What's the point of going
But
to
right.
having a poster bond?
And
Nigga, either bet
That's
the
why
money
I don't battle
or
rap.
put your motherfucker. But look though, cause somebody bit. So there was a shouts out to Love ENT.
Yeah. Oh yes. Yes.
She was putting. I forgot.
She
the
came
name
out
of
with the
her
league,
fucking league.
put up or shut up league.
Okay, yeah, it was
You
called
had to
Put
be
Up or
betting
Shut Up.
500 or better.
You had to be betting some money.
Right up my lane.
So somebody bit, and I think dude was from Virginia.
He was from
Mr.
Virginia.
Bigger,
Mr. Bigger Things.
Right.
It was right after the me and Knicks battle.
Right.
Third
right.
battle.
He bit.
He bit.
He came down here. He came to Columbus, and it was a nice event, man.
Respect
I ain't
to
gonna
him
lie.
too.
I was there. That's
Shout
on
out
camera.
to Mr. Bigger Things. That
If
nigga,
I'm not mistaken, that's on Shots Fired.
That's Shots Fired. Yeah.
That's on Shots Fired.
because it was
a joint conglomerate. Right.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Mr. Big, like, and this was so crazy. Love, right before Love put
How
out.
did y'all even get that together?
Well, you know, I was always talking about the bet 500 or better.
Right, that's a fact.
So
It's a
Love
fact. It's
came out.
documented.
Love came out with a league, and the thing is, the judges on the league they wasn't from Columbus. They don't know nobody from Columbus. I remember one of the judges happened to be Big Cannon.
Big Cannon.
Big Cannon.
That's who it was.
Big Cannon.
Shouts out to Big Cannon.
Love hooked up with Big
came down
Cannon.
here.
Big Cannon from Guerrilla Warfare.
Yeah.
It was some dude who be DJing all across the world, and some white lady who be recruiting battle rapping. She was one of the judges. Me and Mr. Bigger Things both agreed on. But when Love put up the, she got a league where motherfuckers can bet money, all the people in this city who was talking like they was the dopest got quiet.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
When I kept saying I will battle anybody
Right.
for 500 or better.
Right.
So at the time, everybody who kept arguing about who was the dopest.
Because you know what the thing is? You know what I think the thing is with that? Is these niggas didn't know how to market themselves to be able to get a check.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, these niggas didn't have their own check
So,
to be able to get a check.
See, I agree with you.
You get what I'm saying?
I
Yeah.
think they didn't know how to market themselves.
But nah, they didn't. But at the end of the day,
Because
you
I
didn't
know
have
some
your
of the
own
people
check
that you
to get a
talking
check.
about,
Yeah.
they
Because,
couldn't sell
but
10
we
tickets.
marketed ourselves to get a fucking.
get
We
a
got a
check.
check back
We
to
got a
battle.
check. We got a check.
Everybody I battle get a check.
Get a check.
Everybody he
We got a
battle get a
check.
check.
Right.
Hey,
Yeah.
he gets a check. It's just different ways you got to
Different
do it.
way.
You feel what I'm saying?
So Mr. Bigger Things, he had tapped in, and Love called me, told me who my opponent was. And one thing about me, I don't care if y'all believe me or not, I never go study like the motherfucker I'm battling to see what they said to another battler and what they did. I didn't do that. I looked at like 20 seconds of Mr. Bigger Things battle, and I knew that he was gonna holler at me real loud and call me a bunch of bitches. And I, turned it off.
That he said, only line that stuck with me throughout that whole battle is he said, I've been handling the rock. My name's Spalding or some
my last name was
Wilson.
My
last name Wilson.
My name been on. I mean, his
My
second
name
round.
You know what bar I'm talking about.
His second round was nice. His second round. But my whole thing is, whoever I'm battling, I can't even worry about what you're going to say.
Right.
I'm there to present me to the fullest.
Right.
And I know whatever you say back to me going to have to be fucking amazing.
And you did that. And we was front row. I was front row right there. I think you did that. And you clearly won the bread. Not saying that Son wasn't good. Son was good.
And let me tell you some real
shit.
shit.
But I don't think he had like $500 worth of raps.
But let me tell you some. We was actually supposed to bet 1,000. That was our original bet.
Oh,
but
okay.
But I'll never forget because the battle was around December 23rd. It was right before the holidays. So he called me like 2 weeks before the battle and was like, "Is your heart set on betting 1,000?" He's like, "Cause I just got my kids Christmas." He's like, "I'll still bet that 500." And I said, "Say less. My 3 rounds right now."
Man, damn.
I'm not. But listen,
we ain't trying to play him, man. This is real
I ain't trying
life.
to play him,
Come
but
on,
real
man.
talk,
This
real talk.
life,
Like
though. This
I
real life.
ain't
He
trying
just
to
telling
see-
his story.
Yeah,
He just telling you
we
what
still bet
happened.
but
Go ahead,
this
tell
what
what
I'm saying.
happened,
Like,
cuz.
but to fast forward, why I was getting at that, because after the battle, when he knew he lost, we was talking, and he was like, "Shit," rubbing on his chin. He said, "Shit, dog. I ain't even know you about to be coming like that, but fuck all that." He said, "Where the ATM and the strip club at?" So after that, me and that nigga left, went right across the street from where we was at. Strip club called Dollhouse was right across the street.
Shouts out Dollhouse.
We kicked it all night. Mr. Bigger Things was in there throwing
Shout
money
out, Nick.
and still had a ball. And
Shouts out Mr. Bigger
shouts
Things,
out
man,
Mr.
for
Bigger
VA,
Things.
man. We need
Real
to get him
nigga.
back
Real
down
nigga
here.
type shit. Real nigga
So-
type shit. But yeah, that was my third battle, and I bet 500.
And won that shit.
Yeah.
So now it's like, ANUE's on a killing spree because this battle rap shit was in you because you already won the tournament back in the day when you had to beat Young Wise, and then you won the 500.
But that's a different style of battle.
Yeah,
rapping.
but it's a different style of battle rapping. But your lyrics in your rapping has always been there. Like you can rap towards your opponent. You can rap. Say you can project yourself to be better than your opponent.
Yeah, because I got something
you
to say.
get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's been in.
Hey, when y'all say different type of battle rapping, what do y'all mean?
Because they was
that?
on beat.
Like rapping,
And they was really
rapping to a
freestyling.
beat and freestyling.
And they was really
to your
freestyling.
opponent that you
They
meet
wasn't
right there.
They didn't
So
get no
they got
time.
Like
you can do freestyling, you can do.
But nowadays you get time.
Nowadays,
to write a
you
rap.
know who
Right,
you
you
battling
get
2 months
preparation.
prior.
Right.
You got to write 3-3-minute rounds or one
Right.
5 or 6 minute round,
Right.
depending on whether it's a one.
But back
you got
then,
you got to
you
memorize
didn't
this
know.
shit.
You just had to
It's-
You was
walk
just
in.
like,
It's
what?
not to a beat. You got to memorize this shit. You got to perform with
Because
it.
you know, listen,
you know
this is
what I'm
real
saying?
shit. Because
I'd
if
rather
you
do
rapping
that
on beat,
now.
if you rapping on beat, you can have a lot. You can have a lot of filler, a lot of bullshit. The battle rap shit nowadays ain't no beat. So everything that you say have to be captivating. You have to catch the people's attention with every word. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's different.
When you rapping
it's
over a
real
beat,
different.
you don't gotta every
real
last
shit.
word got a fucking rhyme.
I
And they
learned-
gonna ooh and ah.
I
You
learned
understand
it
what I'm
the
saying?
more I had got stayed involved with it. I learned it.
So you beat Wise.
Right.
You beat Demo, which was a classic
It's
though.
a classic.
You and Knicks, I can't decide what's going on with that, man. I'm probably gonna sit down
It's
and
a
watch
classic.
that.
A lot
I'm
of-
gonna put some of that
yeah.
in.
Is that
this.
on the net?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
on
that's
the
on
net.
the net. Shots.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
you
put
know
some
what
of
I'm
that in.
I
I'm
mean,
gonna check that out,
I ain't
man.
fluffy hearted. I feel like I beat him. We'll go back and
Nah,
forth.
that's cool. That's cool. I don't.
I'm
I
a
don't.
look.
I ain't
I'm a
gonna-
look.
I
'Cause I
feel-
don't know.
I ain't
feel
gonna
like
lie to you, bro.
I
He
feel
came
like
one of
off.
these cats.
Huh?
He came off you, but you
His-
came off too.
For
Like
real.
it's,
If I was to give him any round, it would be the first.
I don't even really want to.
But ain't nobody trying-
I ain't going into that. I ain't going into
that.
But yeah, like it's a classic. I don't want
hold
to.
on, you said what, Mula?
I think y'all gonna mess it up for people. I don't even want to hear it.
Nah,
'cause I ain't even
nah,
seen it
nobody
yet,
can decide.
and I
Like-
don't even.
like
I
real
want to
talk.
watch it myself.
Well, I'm
'cause I
telling
ain't
you-
even
No,
seen
listen,
it.
listen. I'm just talking my shit.
I
but-
don't want you to.
No,
Yeah, he
no,
gonna- he
no.
gonna talk
Listen,
his
I'm
shit.
just
You know
talking
what I
my
mean?
shit, but he sounds like everybody else. It's so many people that's undecided.
lying. But-
Y'all probably cool with everybody.
Nah, listen, it's not about that,
Nah.
bro. We talking about if he lost, I
Nah.
would say he
That's
lost,
Yeah,
bro.
it's so many people that's undecided.
Bruh.
I'm
Yeah.
checking that shit out, man.
Yeah.
Man,
That shit is
matter of
fire,
fact,
dog.
y'all need to check that shit out too and leave a motherfucking comment.
Leave a comment.
man.
Columbus
that's
Knicks
all.
versus
Yeah, let us
ANUE
know
Okay,
Knicks,
what
that
y'all
shit's fire.
think, man. I want to know.
That shit's fire. And
Okay, so where we was at
So
with it?
I'm saying, so you beat Knicks, I mean, I ain't gonna say you beat Knicks. You battle Knicks.
Battle Knicks.
You battle Knicks.
Classic.
So then after Knicks was Mr. Bigger Things.
Mr. Bigger Things.
So then and then you win that too. So
Okay.
you getting an itch for this shit.
Yep.
This shit working for you and
Yep.
shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
So after Mr. Bigger Things, it was another little weight because you like, nigga, shit, it gotta be about
Gotta
the
be
bread.
about that bread.
It gotta make
Gotta
sense.
make sense.
So who was after Mr. Bigger Things? Was it
After Mr. Bigger Things, a good friend of mine who had also been on a killing spree in the city and was killing everybody, he called me and got us both a check.
Oh yeah, we got a check for that.
On a league that
We
didn't
got
even,
we got a check for that.
on a league.
Hey, shouts out. Hey,
there
listen,
wasn't even a league. Shots Fired recorded it.
we really got some some bread off that, man. That's one of
Okay.
those, if you had to beat it, you had to be
so you had to be there. So my fourth battle was the homie Stitch.
there. Yeah.
And at the time, battle rapping was buzzing in the city. Everybody was trying to do it. Stitch knew a businessman who asked him, "Listen, Stitch, if I was to pay you to battle, who would the city come out to see you battle?" Stitch said, "They knew."
Off top, we
Off
trying to make
top.
some money.
Stitch
You
called
feel what
me.
I'm saying? It's about business.
Stitch called me, said, "You know,
we
dude,
got good money
he,
off
he-
that
he
shit."
said, dude
Well.
willing to pay us a half a stack, for us to battle or whatever. We promoted it ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Like we really ain't do too much promotion. Like we announced it and then started promoting.
It was lit.
Started
we
pro-
was to
yeah.
that point. We was to that point. We could just say niggas is such and such is battling, and then it's lit.
Yeah,
this is a fact.
Yeah, this is a fact. So we
It's a fact.
announced it, promoted it for like 5 days before the battle. The whole city came out.
Everybody was there.
They got the footage, you know what I'm saying? Because like when they pay me like for the rights of the footage. I had pieces of the footage, but my cameraman was drunk, so I only really got a round and another round.
Hey, that
And,
battle right there
you know what
is
I'm
gonna
saying?
go. That's one of those you had to be
Is
there.
that on the net?
Nah, it's not on the net.
just pieces
like,
of
it's
it.
pieces
Oh,
of
y'all
it.
bullshit.
'Cause
Not the
he
whole
don't got the
battle.
footage.
I don't
no
got
more.
the footage
You know
no
what I'm saying?
more.
Because he got it. His first round is on the net, and my first round and third round is on the net.
Yeah, but the shit was crazy though. I ain't gonna hold you. The shit was crazy. ANUE got off that because I had
But
choked. I
that's
choked
that
in my
normal
second
Stitch
round.
shit. If y'all know Stitch, man, that's that normal shit.
It's
He
crazy
wanna
because
hold
listen,
it.
I
He
ain't
probably
gonna,
got it
I
somewhere
ain't gonna
on
lie.
the wall.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie.
If I had it, I'll put
Stitch know he my homie, but in them
If I had it,
situations,
I'll put it out.
in them situations, I couldn't show no mercy, right? So his first round, he went crazy. And we both went crazy our first rounds, but his first round stuck to me. You know what I mean? I just
But he was first in his second round. His second round was so impactful. I choked in my second round for real, and then
Yeah.
it was just bad. My third round was kind of fire.
So they
but I
missed your
choked.
second round though.
Nah, but I
They-
finished my second round. But
He
you know, after
finished
you
it.
choke, the
Yeah.
people don't
But
be.
they only got your first round on recorded.
Yeah.
So we only
And
be able
his
to see
first
the first
round.
round, your
And
first
his
round,
first
and
round.
your
And my
third
third.
round.
And his third.
But I don't got my second. What's so crazy? I don't
Damn.
even remember my
Right, he
second
called- he
round.
used to call me
I used
like,
to call him like, "Cuz, can you send the second round to me?" Because like after like you make up my
Bro, I
battles.
already know, man.
Yeah.
I already know.
Hey,
It's
listen,
crazy.
but we got
I know
got
how he
paid.
gets down,
And this
man.
is what I was talking about because these niggas don't know how to market themselves. They don't
Yeah.
know how to get no money, right?
Yeah.
So we anytime you battle, you and your opponent get money. Anytime I battle, me and my opponent get paid. You feel what I'm saying? It's different.
Right.
This shit is different though. But at the end of the day, we got our own money.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So
Right.
it's not like we need the shit.
Right.
I think that's the reason why you stayed out is because you had your own shit. You didn't need.
I didn't need.
You
Yeah.
get what I'm saying? But I
Yeah.
think, and this is what I was telling you, because I think even if you would have just took a little bit more, like, because if you would have just took a little bit more, you don't know what you'd have been up there. You feel what I'm saying?
But listen, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you.
because the shit's so easy for you though. It's not
it
easy
being
like that for everybody.
Listen, it being easy and it not being my passion is two different things.
Right, and that's what you
I'm
used to
not
tell
gonna
me
give
too.
you
Real
something
shit.
that's not
He used
all
to
of
tell
me.
me, he like, nigga, I don't
Like,
give a
I
fuck
had
about
two-
that shit.
I had-
Swear to God, bro.
Yeah.
Swear to God, the nigga think of a round in 10 minutes. Think of a whole 3-minute round in 10 minutes. Spit it to me. I'm like, I don't give a fuck about that shit, cuz. How many rounds? Hey, new. How many rounds you got that you can't use right now? How many people that you wrote for that canceled battles that you can't use right now?
I got rounds for.
At least 15, 20.
I had
Probably 20, 25
I
rounds.
had rounds for Young Butter from Cincinnati. We were supposed to.
Yeah, he was supposed to bet like
battle alone.
5,000 or something
Yeah.
crazy like
But
that.
I ain't
What
even,
happened with that,
Listen,
man?
with that though, shout out to Young Butter's respect to him.
I was
because-
trying to get on that call
No, because
too, to
listen,
gamble, for real. Them niggas was talking down there talking shit. I
Yeah,
was with
Love
that.
Love was trying to tie that in, but right about then He made some music with Young Thug. Was on tour. Started getting a whole different level of money.
That's right.
So I ain't even gonna knock you.
That's right.
But
Shout out Young Butter.
I had a couple rounds started for him, and then that round stuff got thrown back. Me and Mr. Mills was supposed to battle.
Hey, Mills hate me, and he's so fucking
Listen,
trash. I don't give a fuck, man. Fuck you, Mills.
Hey,
You fucking trash,
hey,
man. Hey, man, nobody trying to hear that shit, nigga. I don't give a fuck, nigga.
No, but I'm just going through who I had around. Me and
I'm saying you said his name. I don't,
Yeah.
nigga. I don't. He think he fucking nice. He came out here. He motherfucking lost the motherfucking staff. That's the way I feel.
But that's what I'm
on
saying.
there.
Oh, and let me speak on that. See, when Mr. Mills and Sad battled,
Yeah, I got that call too. But
I had actually
I'm out of town.
I had actually got that call, but that was before.
I'm on some shit he on.
But
we out of town.
I wasn't on
You know what I'm
doing.
saying?
I wasn't on doing it for the culture back then.
Nah.
And
Me neither.
Like
You know that.
AR had to pay Mr. Mills pay for the venue so I could understand if he wasn't trying to kick that ticket. No disrespect.
But we had the Q.
Yeah.
That's what it was. I couldn't battle Mills because I had the QP, but he flaked on me.
Yeah.
We had the QPs.
Nah, QP flaked on Knicks.
Nah. QP flaked on me the night I had to battle. I battled Sam Hanna that night.
Okay.
Because I was supposed to battle Quantum Physics, and then Clean Paper was supposed to battle AR Green. Remember?
No, he's supposed to battle Knicks.
Oh yeah. He was supposed to battle Knicks. Right. That's
yeah.
why I battled Sam Hanna.
Yeah. But where was we?
Yeah, they ducked on me and shit. But
Oh,
yeah,
well,
niggas
okay.
ducked it. But
I had,
you got like. But the point that I'm trying to make is,
Yeah.
bro, he has like 20 rounds that he's not gonna use, and I'm trying
Because
to get
that
him.
fucking
I'm
sucks.
trying to get him to go in front of people and just use it. He's like, no, cuz these niggas is wasting my time. They wasting my motherfucking money. I'm missing money.
Because here's
I
the
thought
thing.
of 20 fucking rounds. You know how much motherfucking money I missed
Yeah.
to even think of these motherfucking rounds. I don't have to. You
That's
feel what I'm
20
saying?
rounds.
Because here's the thing.
$500
And
a
I'm-
piece.
here's
Or
the-
better.
Here's the thing.
And this is what it was supposed
Here's
to be.
the
Or
thing. 'cause
better.
Whenever I got booked, that was money on the table. So if I would get booked to battle somebody, I would start thinking of my rounds immediately so I could perfect them.
Right.
This, and that.
then every fucking time a nigga cancel or a nigga flake about the
Them
money,
is rounds I had to throw away.
It make him want to draw further and further and further. This is what I was getting.
That's like
it make you
going-
want to draw further and further and
And
further
yeah,
away from
because
this
it was
shit.
like
Man,
it was like
fuck these niggas.
it was like training for a job that you never. Got
That's what he
paid
said.
for.
I swear to
You know what
God.
I'm saying?
I swear to God. That's what this nigga said.
That's 10 bands he missed out. I feel like you was like a assassin, bro, and they didn't. come
That's
into
why
that
I
arena,
am
bro.
considered Shots Fired
2 men in,
original
1 man
Hitman.
league.
Hey,
2
listen.
men in,
Hey, listen,
1
you don't know
man
how
league.
many
Yeah.
people cancel on him.
Yeah.
Or how many,
Bro, they're
this
gonna
is-
put
this-
it
this
on.
is real
It's
shit,
gonna
like-
be on the net, my
And
guy.
we're not trying to put them. I'm not trying to put them niggas on
Right,
blast.
right.
I just want son to tell a story because this is really what happened. It's not like it's
C10.
There's a lot of battles that he didn't take because it didn't make sense. But there's a lot of battles that he definitely took and he was definitely prepared for.
And it was
but
gonna
niggas
make sense.
fucked it up
Yeah.
by
C10,
backing out. You feel what I'm saying?
G10, GC the Biz.
I'm
And
about
I
to
still,
say, if it ain't no
how long
family
I've been,
shit or
I
some
tried
shit
to pay
back
him.
out.
Listen,
I'm about to
listen.
say, like,
We talking
that's
about the
what-
GC
they
the
was
Biz.
scared, bruh.
Right hand of God, I had you in GC the Biz set it up.
Yeah, we was
the
scheduled.
day I'm about to fucking put the deposits in. The day I'm sending deposits. Am I lying, ANUE?
No, sir.
The day I'm sending deposits. GC is just so hard to work with, man. You know ANUE was with it. ANUE was with it. The cash, the
That's that
cash was,
artist mentality, though, man. A
it
lot of
took
artists
only
is
reason
like that,
why it
bro.
took me a minute to put the deposit in is because nigga ANUE was like, nigga, only if the nigga gonna do it. Or I'm trying to get that nigga to do it. You feel what I'm saying? And then I'm working out the bread with this nigga. So I'm like, boom, I finally got both people on the same thing. I'm about to send y'all the
Man, that's
deposits,
smart.
right?
Yeah.
Boom. I call
It was
ANUE, you
from
ready?
it was from the same dude that paid me and Stitch. Because he liked it what me and Stitch did, so he said, who you think the people want to see next? So Stitch got on the promoter side of things. He called me like, you know, how much you want
These
to...
is facts.
He said, how much you want to battle GC? Woo, woo, woo. I even said, shit, I'll take 300. So he said, let me call GC, see if that's what he want to do. He called GC. This was like in June or July. Stitch,
I think those was $5
Yeah.
tickets though. I don't
Yeah,
think it was
Stitch,
300. I think them niggas hit me for $5
yeah.
a piece. I think
Nah,
because I was
'cause-
paying him $5, so I think I hit GC. And was
No,
like,
but remember,
I got $5 for
I'm
you.
like, your man just paid me, so y'all trying to work with me. I'll take 3.
All right, so it might have been 3 and 3, but I
this
thought
is
it
what
was 5 and 5.
Leave a
no.
comment below.
Oh, I'm gonna keep it 100.
I
And this
thought
is-
it was 5
This
and
is on the
5.
G.
Wow.
He's right, but let me
And
tell
we
you.
cut checks on nigga. We
No,
gonna cut the
let me
check.
tell you
man.
how it turned to the 5. It was because of him. When I was humble and said I'll take 300, Stitch said, "Nah, fuck that. I'm gonna get you the same 5. That you got.
This real nigga shit,
Shit
though,
said
bro.
that.
Come on, stop
So
playing.
it was. Listen, it was
It was the 5.
It was gonna be a
That's
5.
right.
So GC agreed to it. Stitch called us like the end of June. So he scheduled the battle for like middle of August. So in the beginning of August, Stitch was gonna send the deposit, and GC called me.
No, it was 30 days before.
30
it was
days
30 days
before.
before the event. So I don't know
And
when the
GC
event
said-
was, but the day I was supposed to pay the deposits, that nigga was like,
No, I don't think it. I don't know, but he said he had picked up extra hours at his job, and
that's what it was.
That's what it was. He wasn't really gonna have time to prepare.
Yeah.
So
I even went up on.
canceled-
I even went up another $250 on him.
we canceled
Hey.
that battle. But
I went up to
Look at my face.
$750. I went up to $750 on him.
Listen though.
Oh,
Shouts out
God.
to GC, not to knock him, because at that time, that's when he was discovering the artist in himself.
Yo,
That-
he got a sneaker.
Yeah, listen.
I'm not gonna shout it out now. I want him on the platform, but he got a sneaker fucking thing that's.
He started
Shouts out
doing
GC the
he
biz.
started doing custom and
sneaker restoration and shit.
sneaker restoration. Now his business is flourishing. So
Man, shout
I
out
ain't
to
I ain't
GC.
mad that he ain't
We
have
still
time
want you in the
for that
battle joint,
rap
and I
shit.
still want you
Yeah.
and ANUE to go down.
Yeah.
And the
Oh,
motherfucking
no,
contracts
man,
is still.
come on.
Hey,
I
you still
the
got
con-
some of that fire for you.
I still got the
Nah,
contract.
man.
I still got the
Nah,
contracts
nah,
in my
nah.
email.
There
I
y'all
probably
go.
could pull up my email. The
I got some
contracts
fire.
are still in
I got
there.
some fire clothes for everybody, man.
Oh yeah.
Chill.
All right. So listen.
Get
Because
there
we get
later.
y'all getting a lot of history right here, man, for real. So before we get to the closing shit, so me and you battle.
Right.
So after me and your battle, what was next after that? What
My
was your
next battle,
after that? I think
I had a 1-rounder with Casino from Dayton, chip stacking.
Okay. Shouts out to Casino.
Shout out to
Now, I don't-
Marcus Harris.
Yeah. But I don't. If I'm not mistaken, that
The real Casino
wasn't
from Cincinnati.
If I'm not mistaken, that was supposed to be like y'all supposed to have a 3-rounder after that.
Okay.
That was supposed to be a build up, right?
Yeah, this is how that happened. At the point of time,
just clarify it for the people.
but you know what? I'm glad you ran into this because we just got to talking about people canceling battles, right?
Right.
So at that point in time, it had been a lot of canceled battles on Shots Fired, right?
These is facts.
So Casino had an opponent coming up that was supposed to be from New York or something, a big name nigga was supposed to battle Casino on that Shots Fired card, but he canceled on Casino 5 days before that card.
Okay.
Now, Casino had been wanting to battle me for a couple years, but like I said, if he wasn't betting and don't make dollars, I wasn't battling him.
So you saying he already wanted to battle?
He
you
already wanted to battle me. So
Okay,
5
okay.
days before me and Casino battled, AR Green called me. He said, "Now listen, ANUE, I ain't got no 500 to give you for 3 rounds right now." He
Real
said,
nigga shit.
"But I give you 150 for a 1-rounder with Casino
Okay.
because his opponent canceled." He said, "But we'll do a follow-up 3-rounder battle 2 months from then."
And that 1-rounder's on Shots Fired
He says
right now.
he said the 1-rounder is going to be like a promo round to build the buzz for you and Casino. His opponent canceled.
That's what I thought it was supposed to be.
That's what it was. Like, and we battled, and it's
Because there was even promotion after that. There was a flyer, if I'm not mistaken.
Right.
There was promotion
Like,
after that.
so
All
we,
of that.
We battled a 1-rounder in July, and like I give it to him. I feel like he beat me in that 1-rounder. He edged me. Like that nigga was punching back to back to back to back.
Yeah, he's
you know,
different.
That was the first
different.
time I really battled a puncher. Like I said, no excuses. You know, I did my round, and even though some people like my round, some people say I won. I don't feel that I won, but I wasn't worried about it because I'm like, I'm gonna pay this man back.
Right,
in
with
this
the 3 when you
3-rounder.
got the 3.
And
Because
this
you,
three-
can, 'cause
and
you
this-
can't beat
yeah.
a nigga if it's not 3.
And this
for real.
3-rounder,
You know what I'm saying?
and this 3-rounder, I'm getting cut that whole check, so that's way more motivation.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know how you can
So-
say that you might have feel like you lost, but I don't think you could win without 3.
Well, I mean,
You feel
either
what I'm
way.
saying? I think it take 3 to win.
So
That's
we
just
battled
me.
in like July. Our follow up was supposed to be in September. So all through July and August, we promoing. We talking shit back
Right,
and forth
these
to
is
each
facts.
other
These
on
is
the
facts.
internet.
These facts.
At the end of August, his promo and his communication started to lighten up.
Yeah, they said he
You
had
know
some
what I'm saying?
personal issues.
So
They
then he
had
said
personal
he had
issues.
some personal issues. So we rescheduled it for the beginning of October. So beginning of October comes. He said he started a job and he was in training and couldn't leave for 2 weeks. So
What year was that?
this was 2015.
Yeah, 15,
Okay.
16,
So
probably
about
15.
15 was right after I battled
probably
you.
15.
So AR Green said, "I'm tired of dealing with this nigga." AR Green pitched the battle to Juan, to Who's Hot. So me and Casino go from supposed to battle on Shots Fired to Who's Hot. This is where Juan came back into play.
I'm glad that didn't go down on there.
So
I ain't
Juan,
gonna lie. I'm glad that one didn't go
listen
down.
Listen. Juan booked it for October 31st. It was called the Halloween Massacre.
Okay.
He printed up tickets for it.
Okay.
All kind of shit. He knew he had to pay for this one because the only reason I hadn't battled on Who's Hot ever again because he never paid me. He knew he had to pay for this one.
He be tight.
Listen,
he knew
he had to pay for this one. So we supposed to battle. So me and Casino supposed to battle October 31st, right? So October 24th, he calls Juan and says he's going to Florida to see his mom.
I remember that. That's when he moved, though. He had moved.
Listen, but he'll be back. October 29th, he called Juan and said he just started a job in Florida and he couldn't come back. So me and Casino from Dayton never battled that 3-round battle. He disappeared for a long time, and then when he popped back up on Shots Fired, he was part of the team.
Yeah, but nah. Shouts out Casino. We definitely gonna get him.
Okay, I'm gonna be on some
Casino
real
going.
nigga
Hey,
shit.
listen,
How long did it take? Because that sounds like a whole lot of bullshit.
It was.
I'm about to say he moved down to Florida,
Right.
got a job,
Right.
and then came back and was with Shots Fired.
Nah, I'm gonna let Casino
Is that
come
what you
down here.
just said?
Listen, no. I'm gonna let Casino because this is personal shit that he going through. So I'm gonna let him come down here and.
No disrespect, though.
No.
I do want to hear that story.
You know, I ain't gonna hold you. Casino.
sound like
No,
people
nigga,
ducking.
it was a duck.
It sounded like they ducking, bro.
It was.
They duck.
It was.
We
I mean, he
duck,
really
duck,
did
goose.
move, but
These
it
niggas
was. It was a
ducks.
duck. It was a duck. It was a duck. You being way. You cool as hell. It was a duck.
That nigga's a
It was a duck. And then by the time he didn't come back, and he came back around about a year later, and the buzz for me and him was gone. You know what I'm saying? And then he was part
He
of.
came back around and battled Lee, right?
Yeah, he came back. He battled a few people, then battled Lee. He was with Shots Fired when he battled Lee. He was on our team.
That's what I'm saying. As far as battles on Shots Fired, he only came back to battle Lee on Shots Fired. That's it. That was his next battle on Shots Fired was Lee. Who else did he battle on Shots Fired? He didn't battle no.
back?
Yeah, after you, I'm saying it's battles on Shots Fired. He been on other leagues, but battles on
Yeah, he
Shots
was on
Fired.
other leagues
After
repping
you,
Shots Fired.
yeah, but after
yeah.
you, it was only
Lee in Columbus.
yeah, because you know he was down in Florida killing.
Yeah, he was
And
killing
then-
shit.
then
Yeah,
he
he
went
damn
to
sure.
Atlanta
Now, one
and
thing
shit.
for sure, when he left and went to Florida, he didn't stop battling.
But he didn't come back to
Yeah.
Shots Fired until
He
Lee.
was in Florida killing shit and even bumped into John the Don and ended up getting
shout out-
fucking with
shout out
Bullpen.
Bullpen. Shout
Yeah,
out
he was
Bullpen
fucking with
battle
Bullpen and Shots Fired at the same time. But
Yeah, but
yeah,
his next battle on
yeah,
there
my
was
next
Lee, and then they had to do that over.
my next
there.
battle was Casino.
Next battle.
Boom. All right, so
After Casino, because that was supposed to lead up into a 3-round battle.
Right.
And that one, I think that one right there really would have solidified your name, and I think that one right there would have solidified his name too. But at the same time, people love him from the city, and
love
he's
him.
not even from here. He's from
I
Dayton.
was if I would have battled Casino, I was the underdog. Like, as much as people rock with me, people kept saying I fuck with ANUE, but
I don't think.
listen. This is
now you
what.
putting
Listen,
a
all
little bit
bullshit
sauce
aside,
on it.
I ain't
Not no
saying.
underdog.
Nah, that's not coming out of my mouth. That wasn't what I was saying. But in the street, like, it was even.
No, I'm
people,
about to say, I don't know.
Wasn't nobody
I
saying
feel-
that you
I
was
kinda
going
feel my
right?
man
Because
over
after
here,
the
man.
first, after the one rounder
feel
had
it.
dropped,
Man,
then niggas
listen,
probably was saying something. But wasn't nobody.
And a lot of people.
But then
was
you got
saying-
these niggas ducking.
A lot of people were saying they.
And this is why they be
a lot of
ducking though,
people
because
was-
they know the difference though. You get what I'm
A
saying?
lot of people were saying they don't think I was gonna beat him, and now I was even more excited for that than I was the money that I was gonna get paid. I just wanted to show people.
So that 3-rounder didn't happen.
And
so
I
then
had
that
3
really,
rounds.
that really, and these are the events and these are the shits that's transpiring. This is why you kept falling back, and making it, standing on your ground. And like, nigga, if y'all niggas ain't paying me my ticket, or if y'all ain't trying to bet no money, I'm really not coming outside because
Right.
y'all niggas is really wasting my
Right.
motherfucking time. Every time you try to do it for a good motherfucking reason, motherfucker back out
Right.
or motherfucker cancel and shit.
Right.
So I understand where you coming from, but I think if you would have took the KJ2 reels when he was down there, or if you would have took the other niggas, just to have the footage on the camera. I know where you coming from. I feel you.
I mean, because
I just think
I just can't do. I came into, like, I'm a boss no matter what. Just because the league and shit was just now starting, it doesn't downgrade my worth for what I stand for. If a
I feel you.
motherfucker I wasn't gonna do none of that. How many times does Michael Jordan just pull over and go play Chicago with niggas did he see out
fuck
there
them.
shooting ball? You dig what I'm saying? But I wasn't gonna do none of that shit. You understand me? So it was all about the ticket. You know what I mean?
so.
Yeah, I was like I said. Like I was
so after
getting
Casino,
it
it was another little hiatus because niggas was playing with the money.
3 years. Like
Niggas was just playing.
Listen, no, it was like this. After Casino, I didn't try to battle no more. And what happened was when AR got a hold of me, I said, listen.
I think that's really what fucking pissed you off, though. I think that was the one.
Because I went back. I was still in my regular lane. I was getting music money, which was way more. But I became part of Shots Fired staff after that.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm like, AR, you know, I feel, number one, me and his names combining together really added a whole lot more power just because where me and him both come from. You know what I mean? People would never thought two people like us would link together because the areas we came from in this city.
These is big facts.
These
AR
big
Green
facts.
from across the tracks.
Exactly. We from the other side of the tracks.
AR Green from across the
people know what that means, but I combined my name with his, and I started helping him run the events, basically, like, you know, hosting, helping him run the door. I'm security when he need me. If niggas act, you know what I'm saying? We was more than just battle
started
rap
moving
shit.
like a unit,
you know,
and
started
like a
moving
team.
like a unit.
You feel me?
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then, you know, back and forth out of town, like we all was together, riding with niggas.
Man, me and AR Green been
Stitch
out
and
of
AR
town.
Green have been out of town. Stitch and Demo was going out of town. Stitch and KJ Too Real was going out of town. So niggas start going places 2-3 deep, making their presence known in other cities and on other leagues, and making people pay attention to what was going on down here.
That's what we doing down here in Shots Fired. You feel what I'm saying?
So, and that's what really turned it up. You know, I went back to my regular way of making music, and then AR Green had promised me, he said, the next time you be on Shots Fired, it's going to be a name that...
And this is what I wanted to get to.
Up against a name people recognize. So when I came back in 2018, I came back and battled Moon.
Shouts out to ANUE, SINTZ versus Moon.
Shouts out to
Shots
Moon.
Fired.
Moon, real OG shit.
I
knew that was going to be a real
one of the
conversation.
highest views shits on the motherfucking on the Shots Fired page. And Moon really came with it. Shout out to Moon. ANUE really came with it.
Shout out to Moon.
I think if Moon didn't choke, I think that would have been more of a tougher battle, but I think you beat Moon, and I told Moon this. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? I think you beat Moon.
And Moon a real nigga. Like when we got done chopping it up, he like,
came dolly. Son came dolly, him and his wife.
He said my battle in that third round. He had been preparing for a lot of battles. That nigga stay busy. He stay on the road. He stay getting booked, you know, for thousands of dollars. He gave a nigga a real G ticket because we were supposed to battle, and he rescheduled. Moon didn't cancel on me. He rescheduled and chopped some money off the motherfucking ticket. So that's real nigga shit.
Right.
And he came down, and we had a real conversation.
Hey, shout out to Moon. Shout out to Black Money Mob. Mm-hmm. And we respect y'all, but I just think ANUE just did a little bit more in that battle. No shade to my nigga. Y'all gotta catch that because that's still a fire battle.
And that
Moon came to play, bro.
That was one of my favorite battles too, because I didn't have to do too much adjusting to talk to Moon. Like that's my regular language. Like when I'm going up against a battle rapper, barring ass, scheming ass nigga, I got, you know what I'm saying? Like even though Moon, bar, and scheme are language, we understand.
It's kind of similar.
It's kind of similar, and that's what people, they considered it a mirror match.
Right.
And my whole thing, I'm like, this is an OG talking to an OG. Like when Moon be battling a lot of niggas, he little nigga 'em because they don't. They can't talk that shit he talk because they
ain't lived it.
They haven't lived that many pages in their book.
That's a fact.
So he gonna always have the upper hand. But I'm, like me and him ain't too far from age. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, you know, I've been off the porch a long time. So let me see if this nigga tell me something I don't know yet. You know what I'm saying? And,
hey, that's a fire battle, man.
That's a fire battle.
ANUE versus Moon on Shots Fired,
Check
man.
that out. It's still a classic.
So it's like, that one right there put some fire up under you, bro. Cause then I see you go out of town and you battling these Cincinnati heavy hitters. You going on a rap league, you putting a stamp on rap league, getting them some motherfucking new recognition out here. I mean, they was popping in the state of Ohio, but you get them new recognition out here in Columbus because people follow you. How did that come about, man? Like, how did you go down there, and how did you be able to get they kingpins? Like, you didn't have to start with the flunkies.
Well, my whole connection with the well, first of all, I'm gonna give a shout out to the 513 period, cause like
shouts out Cincinnati, man.
Like it was niggas like Prince Ave and
like Prince Ave is fire.
Yeah, Donnie Jacobs and H2O.
H2O was
and a
fire.
lot of them from the Natty that was Lady Tunes and all them, they was coming down here supporting Shots Fired events before we ever started combining with the Rap League. But the whole Rap League came about. I had to get a shout out to Ghost, 2 T's. And
Shouts out 2 T's.
This how
My
that happened.
Nubian Ghost.
Last year when the first quarantine happened, and everybody was in the house, bored, losing their motherfucking minds and all kind of shit.
COVID shit had like
So
fucked up.
niggas was politicking in the rap groups a lot more than regular.
Right.
So in the Cincinnati and Columbia, Shots Fired was fucking with each other by that time. So Ghost put up a post one morning and said, "I just wanted to warn all my Shots Fired brethren that I'm bored, so I'm about to start taking shots at the Rap League. So whoever coming with me. So that's when everybody was putting up virtual shit.
Right.
So Ghost put up a round busting at the Rap League, right? Boom. Now the Rap League, they have 40 more rappers than the Shots Fired roster could ever.
Yeah, they deep.
Like Cincinnati deep. So
they deep.
now all these niggas is putting up rounds at Ghost's neck. You know what I mean? So I'm bored. I'm like, I can't sit back and just watch him do this.
I got something for him.
Yeah, boom. I put up something. Bam. Niggas back in my neck. Bam.
That started a motherfucking trend.
Right. Just all during the quarantine. So Sneezy put up a virtual round. Bam. Niggas back at Sneezy. Bam. So Ghost been the block again. Because at this time, nobody's busting at the Rap League but me, Ghost, and Sneezy.
That's what's up.
No, everybody in the Shots Fired group,
definitely
they
did.
enjoying the videos.
I
Shout out
definitely did.
Sneezy.
Yeah. Like, so, me, Ghost, and Sneezy, we done bent the block around 3 times on the Rap League.
Right.
Because I got to keep going back in there naming niggas I ain't named the first time.
Right.
But we having a ball. It's fun.
Right.
It's entertaining.
Right.
So I got an inbox from, shout out Marco Mazzi. I got an inbox from Mazzi from the Rap League, Cincinnati.
That's what's up, man.
He
Shout
said,
out, Mozzie.
yeah, he said, you fire. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact, though.
Fact. I said,
That's
thanks.
a
I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? So he's like, how you feel about coming down here, busting the one rounder? We got an event going on. And I just happen to have a whole bunch of throwaway run rounders in the back of my head. I said, let's do it. So
let's put this together.
Yeah, so I was originally supposed to battle H&H Zeke. And he been tearing shit up.
He's sweet,
lately.
yo. Shout
out
out
H&H Zeke,
man.
Me and him was
Shout out
originally
Zeke.
supposed, but at the time I didn't care because I didn't make a one rounder for nobody. I had a throwaway one rounder. I was gonna go down there and say no matter who I was battling.
Right.
So I had H&H Zeke, and then H&H Zeke had another battle coming up. So they.
Yeah. Okay. So back to what we were saying. So you ran through Cincinnati, man. You was down in Cincinnati, ANUE, and you had Pride of Great. You battled Mailman, and you battled Black Rain, right? What was the order of those?
I battled Mailman first in Cincinnati.
So you went down to Cincinnati, you battled Mailman. How was that? Because I seen y'all was in a barn.
Like I said, that was my whole introduction to the whole 513 crowd. Me and AR drove down there.
They was receptive of you though.
Yeah,
for real. They fucked with you down there,
That's one
man.
thing I love about the Cincinnati crowd.
They real. Shouts out to Cincinnati.
If you rocking, they gonna give you a thing. So, like I said, it was a good one rounder, good classic. You know, me and Mailman tug of war back and forth. He'll tell you he won. I'll tell you I won. The crowd love it. You know,
but before the Mailman, because that was when you went down to Cincinnati. You had battled G-Lo from URL,
right?
Shots Fired League.
Right.
But what I don't understand is why would you even take the G-Lo battle, right? Because he had came down here previously and he lost to AR Green. He was, and I'm saying that he was really bad, but he could have been way better. Like we was expecting way better. So why would you even take that after being on a killing spree and after what you did with Moon? Why would you take that?
Because I had to give Miss Fair one. How me and G-Lo came about when AR Green battled G-Lo. About 20 minutes before it was time for him to hit the stage, AR Green was going over his rounds in the car with me. And he said, my third round is kind of short, ANUE. And he was like, I know you just got some loose bars sitting around in your head. Plus, this was at the time where it was really a big thing. The
Jumping in niggas'
URL
battles and
niggas
shit.
had started jumping in rounds on other niggas. So he was like, you know, they do it. So
that's how that came.
Yeah.
That's how you ended up on the fucking.
That's how I ended up on the stage with AR and G-Lo because AR.
That was fire though. I can't even hold you.
AR
bro.
second, his third round was short, so he gave me the signal and I jumped in and started bombing on G-Lo. And G-Lo had no idea who I was, so when the battle was over, me, him, and Lou, shout out to Big Lou,
Shout
who do
out
a
to
lot
Big
of
Lou.
the
He
booking for
coming
Shots
up
Fired. and G-Lo and AR was all standing there, and G-Lo was like, yo, who the fuck is this nigga, son? He said, I need my fair one back with this nigga ASAP.
Right.
So I know, like, me and
So
like,
G-Lo was like, nah, fuck that. We gon'
yeah.
So I get what you're saying. So it made sense. Like, why not?
Right,
I mean, that
right,
is G-Lo,
right.
and then he calling me out anyway. Like,
Right.
I really got that.
And
smoke
I was
for you.
just coming off of battling Moon, and like we started out the year because like him and AR battled like the end of 2019. So me and G-Lo started out 2020.
Yeah, hey, listen, that was the first event for Shots Fired.
Shots Fired,
and it was
2020,
fire.
in
And we
January.
thank y'all for
It was
putting
a
on
fire
for that.
event,
That was
yeah.
Thank y'all for doing that, man. For
I
real,
appreciate
I ain't
it.
gonna hold you.
Yeah.
For the city, that shit was nice.
Yeah.
So after G-Lo, then it was Cincinnati. Then it was Mailman in Cincinnati.
Right, and like I said, after G-Lo, 2020 is going on. Woo, I'm doing my regular, doing what I do. Like, we had already had another clothing line I was already pushing and all that stuff, but so the quarantine came about.
Right.
And Ghost.
COVID shut everything down.
So a lot of niggas was bored in the house with nothing to do. The homie Ghost, 2 T's, I never forget because we was all in the Shots Fired group because battle rappers was politicking a lot more since they ain't had shit to do. And
that's when y'all did them virtual joints.
Well, everybody was doing virtual rounds, and
that's what's Hey, 2 T's set that shit off,
yeah,
man.
we had,
Ghost was on that shit,
we
man.
had just made a connection with the Cincinnati League, so Ghost put up a post in Shots Fired one day ahead of time. He said, I just want to let my Shots Fired team know that I'm about to bomb on the rap league, basically who's coming with me type shit.
Right.
So Ghost put up some rounds bombing on the rap league, and I mean, everybody from the rap league was putting up rounds getting the Ghost. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, I can't let the homie ride on his own, so then I put up a round shooting at the rap league. They got back at me. Sneezy put up a round. They got back at Sneeze. Then Ghost hit the block again.
Yeah, y'all was spinning the block on them.
Yeah, me, Sneezy, and Ghost was like the three amigos. We were spinning the block on them. Yeah,
shout out Sneeze.
Yeah,
man.
but it was fun. And like Marco Mazzi hit me up from the rap league, the elites. Shout out to Marco Mazzi, Cam, Vic, Big Chauncey,
Vic, man.
for the way they handle business and all that. But Marco Mazzi hit me up, told me I was fire, said they had an event coming up. Would I like to do a 1-rounder? I said, fuck it. I had a lot of throwaways that I had made from sitting around in quarantine, so I had rounds for anybody. I was originally supposed to battle H&H Zeke.
Zeke is fire, man. Shouts out H&H Zeke, man. Rap League, Elite Battleground, Cincinnati, man. Y'all got some
Midwest
movement.
He just battled on Gates of the Garden, or however that shit is called.
Shouts out Zeke.
Yeah, shout out niggas making moves, but me and
y'all didn't go down though, because I didn't see that.
Yeah, because Zeke had some other shit lined up that was probably more important and a better look, so they replaced Zeke with Mailman, and I had never heard Mailman.
Son fire, shouts out son, and he
shout
killing right
out
now.
Mailman.
Hey, we see you, dog. You out here.
Mailman fire, he killing shit right now. So me and him agreed to a 1-rounder, and me and AR Green drove down to Cincinnati.
Y'all was in the barn.
In a big ass barn.
Shouts out Cincinnati,
Shouts
man.
out Cincinnati.
That was good. So
yeah.
after Mailman,
Pride of Great was booked to battle on a Shots Fired. Pride of Great is also from Cincinnati. 513, shout out Pride of Great, been putting in a lot of work.
Right.
Pride of Great was scheduled to battle on the Shots Fired card following that. And I think whoever he was battling had canceled.
Oh, that's how you got in with that one.
So with Pride of Great, we agreed to a 1-rounder because I also had another little throwaway round in the back of my head.
Okay.
So me and Pride of Great did a 1-rounder down here on Shots Fired, which was a great 1-rounder. I think that was some of the best Pride I ever heard. Once again, the cameraman that night, I don't know what he was on, the sound quality of that battle, I really don't like it. So I haven't watched the battle a lot, but I still ain't going to take nothing from it. It's a good 1-rounder. And after Pride of Great was my last battle, and it was against Black Rain.
Now, let's talk about that real quick because that's a heavy hitter down there in Cincinnati.
Yes,
that's one of their town favorites.
Yes.
That's one of the favorites in the Midwest region for real, man. He makes a lot of noise, bro.
Yeah,
and his name is somebody. And you went down there consistently showing up. And they was like, you know what? Let's put him up against somebody that we think. And I think for real, I think you outclassed him on that battle.
Man, You know,
That's my personal opinion. I don't want him to get mad if he see this.
Man,
and shit.
listen, man,
he
I
can come
could
up here
care.
and talk about it, but
I
I
you
think
know,
he got outclassed.
you spoke from your heart. Like
Yeah, I'm just being
I
real,
know what
cuz.
I went and did. You know what I'm saying? And like, what's so crazy? I was booked against Black Rain 30 minutes after I battled Mailman. After I battled the very first time in a 1-rounder in Cincinnati, the people who do the booking for the rap league and all that stuff, they pulled me to the side and asked me what was I doing in October, and they booked me against Black Rain after seeing me perform one time.
It's perfect business down there, fucking with
Perfect
Chopstick
business.
Vic,
Perfect
with
business. Cam,
and all that.
Chauncey,
It's perfect business.
Mozzie, it's good business.
I love y'all.
You feel me? But
Real
they booked
talk.
me right. I was actually booked to battle. I was lined up to battle Black Rain before me and Pride the Great battled. Like me and Black Rain was already lined up for that October.
Oh, that's fire.
That's fire.
That's fire.
Yeah.
So you like fucking.
So my
let me
last three just happened to be all niggas from Cincinnati.
Yeah, but I think it was setting the precedent, and I think it was setting the tone. Like, it's definitely uniting the state, but
Yeah.
at the same time, just letting niggas know, like, nigga, I ain't going nowhere, and I'm still here, and y'all niggas can't fuck with me.
All right.
You feel what I'm saying? And I think that's fire because a lot of shit, I just wish that you was doing this back then, because you would have way more footage for people to be able to look at
But
and
if
be
I
able
was
to
doing this
gauge.
back then,
You
like,
probably would have beat a nigga
I was
up or
doing
something.
no,
I
but
don't
I'm just
know,
saying
man.
I was doing music. Like music is my passion. Doing music.
But all right, so
putting out
music is your
albums
passion,
and
but nah,
performing
you saying
concerts.
music is your passion, right? But I'm
Because
seeing
it tells my story.
but I'm seeing a new passion from you, because throughout the whole battle rap shit, bro. Now you got the whole battle rap community, and it's definitely in Columbus, Ohio, screaming Mud Flood and rocking the Mud Floods. I'm seeing a whole new passion from you right now. Like, as far as this clothing line you got going out. Talk about this Mud Flood that's fucking craving right now that everybody is a part of. And how did you come up with this? Because the shit fly.
well,
I'm gonna show y'all some shit. This shit fly.
Well, first of all, like with the whole fashion thing is nothing. It was nothing new for me. Like it just goes way back to. Remember we were speaking on when we put the DVDs and all that stuff.
Right.
We was doing fashion back then.
Okay. Right.
My big homie Jay Swole actually, Jay Swole, youngest out of 6. That's who started Mud Flood. But he started Mud Flood when I was a youngster. Like Mud Flood had a lot to do with artwork and music.
Okay.
And both me and him, we both left-handed. And I remember a long time ago, he used to sign Southpaw black artists on everything he drew or painted. So I used to too. But I sort of lost my passion for the art. So when the Carte Blanche clothing got paused up, you know, he took it to where we start putting the Mud Flood and the artwork on clothing. You know what I'm saying? Because it was spring.
That would make sense. That's why the joints look like this.
Right. It was spring and summertime, and so we started like, you know, he came out with the Mud Flood, and like, you know, I start co-designing, and he brought the artistry back out of me. Like a lot of the shit we do, some shit he do by himself, some shit I do by myself, some shit we combine on.
Right.
But it's a 2-man company.
Well, listen,
You know
I
what I mean?
want to have you and him come sit down and
just
talk
took
about
off.
this, because y'all gotta.
But what's so crazy, like, not to cut you off,
Go ahead.
you know how the connection of Pharrell and the Chinese dude was?
Yeah.
That's the type of person he is. Like, he doesn't, like, you know, he doesn't prefer to.
He's your yang. You're yin and your yang.
Yeah, because
Right.
like we promote and move in 2 different ways. Like his whole section of Mud Flood and my whole section of Mud Flood, it's all together. But he has a whole different clientele and audience than I do, and we bring them all together.
That's
and
fire.
it's the best of both worlds.
But I think the trick
You know what
is
I'm saying?
for y'all coming together, merging, and then creating fire
Yes, and
product.
that's
for
what
people.
the website. That's
You get what I'm
the,
saying?
That's what the website.
Shout out to joint.
Yeah,
shout out
that's
to
what,
joint.
that's what the website and the store is going to be. But like as of right now, like to contact me to get a hold of Mud Flood, it's just real basic. You can just hit me on Messenger to the people who know me personally.
Direct to consumer though. You ain't got to go through no middleman. Direct to consumer.
Because,
and that's what y'all want.
The thing about Mud Flood merchandise, each piece is one of a kind. Each is one of one.
And that's another thing that I was gonna. That's another thing that I was gonna say, because I don't see nothing that replicates or duplicates itself. You feel what I'm saying? Like I don't see nothing that looks like
each piece is one of a kind.
You get what I'm saying? That's what's
even
fire
when we
about
start
that.
them, we don't know what they're gonna look like in the face that you see on there. Like that was in tradition of my homie. You know what I'm saying? Like that's really my homie's face that's on there. Like that's the first painting I ever seen him do a long time ago. He did that Mud Flood face, and he kept it traditional. So in any mud flood, you're gonna always see the face in there. In the mud flood Fiona, you're gonna see the face and the arms. You know what I'm saying?
That's fire, man.
Like so, we just trying to keep it lit. It's all custom. It's all original, and you know, storefront coming in the next month and a half. And when the storefront comes, that's when we're gonna open the website where people can order.
And we need y'all to come. We
from
need
the
y'all
store,
to. We need
you know
y'all
what
to
I'm saying?
come and support that when the brick and mortar is laid for the store. We need y'all to come and support that. And What Else TV is definitely trying to motherfucking broadcast live from the motherfucker.
Oh, most
for
definitely,
real,
most definitely.
Because the mud flood is popping. Like you got. There's all type of battle rappers. There's all type of people that's promoting this, and there's all type of people that's jumping on this. And I want you and Dude to come on here to talk about the shit that y'all been through, the shit that y'all had to go through to get to where y'all at. Because the people on the outside looking in look like all these dudes are just clothing designers, and they just got it. They're just successful.
Man, listen,
they don't know what
man.
the fuck you had to go through to get to where the fuck you at.
It's a. You only get out the game what you put into it. And anybody who knows me, see me, and been watching me, it's a everyday grind.
Every day.
I've always been a hustler. It's just a new product for me now. And what's so
Right.
crazy, that's why I don't mind about not having no website, because I don't want to ever sit back and get lazy. Like I would have
That
no,
motherfucking
I would
hat
have,
fire, everything,
I would have
jacket
like,
fire,
oh,
man.
head
Come
to toe.
on, man.
And you,
shit
and this was so crazy.
man.
Like it's done saved me so much money in retail with me always wearing the line that I'm part of, because I don't go shopping no more. I don't go support.
Right, just wear
you
your
know what I'm
own
saying?
shit.
Just wear my own shit.
And
Just,
then if the next motherfucker think that is fly, you can come cop some of this shit.
me walking around and it gets me new customers.
But I
People
want y'all
ask
to
me what I'm wearing.
understand, like this shit is really fire. The designs are really crazy. The designs are really cutting edge, and they're really trend setting. And I'm gonna show y'all these, and I want y'all to contact my guy for this mud flood, because the whole city's getting onto it. The
Big
whole
facts.
Midwest is getting onto
And it's,
it.
yeah, it's I mean, it's all over the states, period. I got my peoples in Cali, got some, my peoples in North Carolina, my peoples in Virginia,
You feel
Detroit,
what I'm saying? We
Chicago,
all over, he
Wisconsin.
all over with this shit,
Like,
man.
so we all over with it,
and it's
you
and
know.
it's direct to consumer. You feel what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
And I want to ask you one thing before we get it's two things I want to ask you. But first thing I want to start with, right, with this battle rap shit, right? And this is a question I really want to ask you, and I really want a true answer.
Right.
Where the fuck do you think you stand in this battle rap shit? Definitely as far as the city in Columbus. I feel like you are upper echelon.
Of course.
I feel like it wouldn't be no fucking battle rap and no battle rap attention if it wasn't for you, because you made other motherfuckers want to do it. This is my personal opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel the same way? And I'm not trying to ask you to be we just being real about shit.
This is
You feel what I'm saying?
Like, due to because the one thing is, like, I can never like every house that's built, and you add rooms to it, it keeps getting bigger and bigger. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely feel like I'm part of the house that.
Did you lay the first brick on the foundation though? Like,
we was part. I'm part of that first foundation.
Right.
But the whole purpose of it was for it to grow. I always knew that I would never dedicate myself to it enough to be, go down and like, oh, I'm one of the greatest battle rappers ever. But I'm definitely always gonna be remembered. Like, people ain't gonna be able to speak on Columbus battle rap without speaking
saying
on
your
me.
motherfucking name.
But that's what's so crazy. They're not gonna be able to speak on Columbus music without speaking on me. They're not gonna be able to speak on Columbus streets without speaking on me. They're not gonna be able to speak on fashion without speaking about me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and I just want to say thank you from Columbus, from What Else TV. I want to thank you from a real lyricist point of view.
appreciate
Thank you for all the fucking work that you put in. Thank you for all the entertainment that you given us.
Appreciate it.
And thank you for all the motherfucking new fashion that you putting out on the streets. Thank you for being a fucking trendsetter. Thank you for being a real one. Thank you for being who you is to the motherfucking core. Cause if it wasn't for motherfuckers like you and the likes, this shit, we don't know where the fuck this shit would be right now. You feel what I'm saying?
I owe all the gratitude right back, because if it hadn't been for the music scene and the way the city embraced me and my talent and my gift, I wouldn't be here right now. And I know
Right.
that for a fact,
You could have been doing a lot of other shit, bro, but you decided to give us game. You decided to give us real shit. and paint pictures for real motherfuckers to live through and to see through. A lot of motherfuckers don't know you, but they feel they know you from the motherfucking bars that you put out.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right,
they feel
for
like
sure.
they know this, man.
For
So
sure.
thank you for that, though, real talk.
Appreciate it.
And this goes for a lot of motherfuckers that's up and coming and a lot of motherfuckers that want to do something, right? You got to be passionate about what you do. If you ain't learned nothing from this motherfucking interview, ANUE told you that everything that he do, every move that he made, it was passion behind it. He ain't do nothing for no motherfucking money because the money was the motherfucking passion. You feel what I'm saying? He ain't do nothing outside of his motherfucking character if it wasn't with the motherfucking passion. Find some passion in your life. Find something you're passionate about and continue to do that and continue to grow. You got these motherfucking mud floods popping. We're going to get into that, and we definitely going to motherfucking put some motherfucking pictures up. Direct to consumer. Let them know how they can contact you for this motherfucking
You can
mud
contact
flood.
me on Facebook under ANUE SINTZ. Send me a friend request or just hit me on Messenger. Let me know you're interested in the line. I will give you all the information you need.
Everything custom.
Everything custom. I have a place you can pull up to. The store is under progress, but you can still meet me there to look at the inventory, or I'll pull up directly to you. Everything, like I said, it's Mud Flood authentic merchandise. Also, it's 4 different branches. We have the Mud Flood Fiono. We have the Mud Flood Authentic. We have the Cavi Movito. And we have the Rock Bottom.
Say that one more time.
Cavi Movito.
You knew what I was thinking
Yeah,
about,
that's
too.
what you're
you
thinking
knew which
about.
one I was thinking
Yeah,
about,
yeah,
man.
that sound, you know
I
what I
like
mean?
that,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, we
I
got
like
the
that.
rock-
Sound like my
yeah,
swag.
yeah.
And then the Rock Bottom.
Rock Bottom.
I think I need to check that Rock Bottom line out,
Yeah,
too,
that's
though, bro.
it's also
I
a
think I need
Mud
to
Flood
check that
line.
out.
It's the latest Mud Flood line.
Hey, y'all
You know what
log
I'm
on to that. Yeah, I want y'all to log on,
Yeah.
contact direct to consumer, contact
Women's,
ANUE
men's,
SINTZ.
children's,
You feel what I'm saying?
everything.
We supporting our people, and this is fire shit, man. If it wasn't fire, I wouldn't even have him on the platform, my nigga. He's out here doing something. He's setting trends, and he's fucking making something of his motherfucking self out here in these motherfucking streets, man. Of Columbus.
Yes, sir. What else
Pioneer.
TV? Like
feel
to
what I'm
thank
saying?
y'all for having me.
Hey,
You
listen.
know, like I said, I see a lot of people sit on here and drink. I don't drink, you know, might sip some wine here and there,
Well,
but
listen, we were
we
smoking.
definitely blew down.
you
Puff the
feel me?
Magic Dragon. That's what I do. And I love the hospitality, man.
listen.
Allegedly.
Y'all come-
Allegedly.
yeah, allegedly.
Nah, we was smoking.
Yeah.
Hey, listen. Hey, listen.
My mouth dry as fuck.
Before you get on, before you get off, bro. You know you know what this is. It's What Else TV.
Do this too much. My nigga said he needed some bars, so I'm gonna give him some. Yeah. If that's the way he acting, let his actions be the reason for the consequences. Let that be the reason he dodging shit and hopping fences, hitting with an offense so strong he was so defenseless. After that, popped his entourage, went lynched his henchmen, purple haze all in my brain, just like I'm Jimi Hendrix. Top shot, splattered his brain, shattered his appendix. Big slugs, that's little homie. They call me Big Cuz, I'm so trill. Even Damoos showing me crip love. Take a good look. Better yet, a picture it lasts longer. You smoking blue dream, gelato in my wood, my gas strongest. Levels to this. You on the basement, I'm on the top floor. You might on some straps. Difference in us is I shot more. You slow melting butter. I'm Crisco in the skillet. I pop more. Can't hear what you say. They feel what I say. A lot more. You wait till payday. I'm paid every day. I shot more. You playing both sides. The same things niggas get shot for. Make up your mind. If not, then I'll push out your thoughts for you. Here come the medic. Now it's body bags and chalk for you. Jesus walk with Kanye. Jesus gonna have to walk for you. Unload the 9. He a mine. It's no more talk for you.
What else TV? What else TV?
What's up with it?
It's
yeah,
your boy.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
ANUE SINTZ came through
I'm
to
just,
bless the motherfucking
talking
platform.
a little bit, man. I don't even do that shit too much. You understand me?
Hey, yo, we appreciate
Yeah.
you, man. We love you over
Yeah.
here. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's What Else TV,
Keep
my
that
dog.
beat going. Turn it back up.
Oh, shit,
Turn
he
it back
ready.
up.
He
Yeah,
ready.
turn it up some more.
He ready.
Yeah. I'm having dreams and nightmares, but I ain't meek. These streets got me exhausted than a motherfucker, but I can't sleep. Death around the corner, the Grim Reapers in the backseat, all these souls in the world. For some reason, this nigga's at me. But before he take me with him, I still got a few more plays I gotta make. Couple chances for advances, few more risks I gotta take. So I suggest you buckle up then, Mr. Death. Since you riding with me, I should crash this motherfucker to see if you dying with me. I doubt it, but I turn this whip around and I straight rerouted. I was young and dumb and with a gun was all about it before I ever seen bout it. For any nigga that doubt it, change his mind when I up and let something about it. Real niggas move in silence, the weakest always be the loudest. And you always known for that gun bumping. I'm better known for that gun busting. You the type of nigga get fronted something. I had to get it up out that mud husk. When the drama come, you gonna run from it. You talk too much, you speaking shit, you shouldn't leak the shit, and that's the reason niggas get plugged from it.
Oh, what else?
Hey,
listen. I want to tell y'all it's a different type of motherfucking elite over here, man.
Yeah.
It's a different type of swag over here, man.
Yeah.
Ain't no
Had to get
sense.
one time, man.
Mud
We
Flood.
out of What Else TV.
You feel what I'm
Mud
saying?
Flood Authentic, man. 800 block to the day I die, man. FOUND. Dragon Funk Pioneer, man. Columbus, Eastside Finest, man.
My co-host.
Your boy DJ Moolah.
What else?
Let's get it.